Hello, everybody. It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship Captain, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. It is a new old era for me because I am not in my usual Maid outfit. Instead, I am bringing back something that is as old as Fire Emblem Engage itself. A little costume that I made in my 2.0 version of Chartreuse Proxy. Back when Engage came out January last year or so, I decided to do my own colors and everything like that, and you're seeing the fruits of my labor. I am literally a layer coded right now. But you're not here for me, you're here for the gameplay, let's be honest here. So, let's get back to it. Because last time I played Engage, I got to like chapter 6 on stream, and then I got way too excited and played it all off stream instead. I want to rectify that as much as I possibly can, because one, I've gotten a few of my viewers or so asking about it or so I might as well actually honor them and play the game itself. And two, might as well challenge myself. I'm already having fun with reverse collapse, so why not add another strategy game to the mix? And by that, I mean absolutely destroy my life by playing Engage on, well, on Maddening. Make sure my audio's well and good, everybody, as well, please, because since I'm doing a Switch plugin, I want to make sure that everything is going up just right as rain. So if you can, if you're in chat, tell me how things are going for audio balance and all. I hope everybody's doing well, by the way. I didn't get to date myself yet. It is September 1st. And I have not touched my Switch ever since like MomoCon. I'll be honest with you. Let's see here. Cruzy, as before. I think you're a little quiet compared to the game. Yeah, I'm working on my game right now. It's been a little bit since I've streamed as well, too, so... Oh, also my mic. The gain on my mic was completely low, so, that's a little bit of a problem. Yeah, let me change the decibels a little bit. But how you doing, Amy? I missed you last week, but I've just kind of been busy with life and everything like that or so. It's time. Oh boy, it is surely time right now. Alright, I'll be honest, I played hard back when it first came out. I haven't touched it at all recently then, so we'll see how things go. I actually have to code the game first on Madden before I can do random. Well, whatever. Been the usual? Yeah. I feel like I've seen everybody. Oh. might touch myself. Oh, wait, no, I just don't have Nintendo Switch Online anymore. Well, alright, we're doing offline then. So I don't want to reveal my Wi-Fi network, so I was ready for it at any point then. But I just would do an unconnected, because I am a peasant, and... Oh yeah, because I had my credit card stolen like a year ago or so that it's not underneath the same number, so I don't have it auto-renewing. That's funny. But yeah, like, I'm seeing everybody's stories in the arcade group, which is real fun and dandy. It makes me want to grind on that, but I have my cosplay plans. I'd want to look good in cosplay when I go to the arcades later on. Now, for those of you that aren't too kept up with Engage's story, I might skip past things a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'll just kind of chill. But yeah, hope y'all are doing well. Amy, Crimson, anybody else who comes along.
Almost time.
I mean, it's gonna be more for the strategy and everything more for it. I feel like, and also, yeah, it has been a whole year more than anything. If you haven't watched or seen Fire Emblem Engage at all, I don't think my playthrough is going to be it for the story. I think it's just going to be here to see how mad I can get at the game with my RNG and how screwed I get. So I'm not going to hold myself to it, and I don't think my playthrough, I don't want to focus on that necessarily. I'll just get through my little tutorial stuff and then we'll just go. I got a viewer and Fire Emblem, even though it's my favorite game series, it's been a little bit, so just gotta get used to it again. Plus,
You have no hope
ever
of
since this wait platoon in the Momotan hotel room. Gotta do the tutorial stuff. Hello, Sombra. How you doing? Random crits are fair and balanced is always the same with mischances. I mean, here's the thing that I feel. When it came to reverse collapse, and still is, since I'm still playing through that, there's a lot more in the layers of it, since there's a lot more when it comes to a unit has AP and everything like that or so. Like your Fire Emblem, of course, it's just gonna be the one and only chance to get every unit. Now, of course, we have the turn wheel when it comes to, basically, but I don't want to necessarily rely on that if I can help it.
My prayers are with you.
I won't skip through this just because it is tutorial stuff, but I'll probably let the regular battle stuff flow. Alright, let's see how I do once we actually get to chapter 1. I remember Lumira, of course, even being her own fun bundle of beans back then. Look at all those old save files. 66 hours on it back then. Oh, let's do this thing, everybody. Let us do this thing. Big cruisy mode. I still feel like that's something I want to fix with, what's his face? With, my chat bots. I want to put it in the top right, put my logo in the bottom left, and then that way I can actually have more of my model here, because I feel like with my old model, I am very much more shrunk, so I want to showcase myself off, especially since I'm engaged, Cruzy.
Calm down, calm
Or,
down,
I'm
you
aware,
two.
and
What's all
Cruzy
of
rather,
this
more than
ruckus
anything.
about?
I'm not... You get my point. You get my point, people, okay? I want to show off how hard I worked on this model, okay? Are you playing 3 goals so things go wrong? Oh yeah, I'm playing Classic. Now, how long is that, how much problems is that going to cause for when it comes to chapters? We shall see. The fact is, I'm not doing an Iron Man. No, I don't have the stomach for that. XCOM already makes me feel queasy doing and just playing through that normally. Because I'm like, I hate RNG and everything. Whereas for Fire Emblem, this is my comfort game, and I'm going to be comforted with the fact that I did at least like 7 Dragon Crystal retries veins, however it is called in this game. And I'm just going to let that fly. To show it off? Well, I want to, and I think I will just take this time to totally show it, because we're coded, everybody. Look at me. I am absolutely stunning in this, aren't I? This is my old 2.0 model, because I've gone through 3 models so far. My Maid model that you've mostly seen is my 3.0. But I colored my 2.0 to basically be the pure colors of a weir, exactly so. And it is the cutest thing! I mean... Look! Look at it! Look at me! Those boots and everything like it to start off. You got the actual like little cape ends. I I mean, as much as I can show it off because of Weir's long hair and everything like that or so. Yeah, I have my little potion belt, but that's just from me or so. But it still is matching up to most of her dress and everything like that. And then, of course, toothpaste hair. I mean, it's toothpaste hair, people. What more do you want out of it? Potions are inspired. Hey, what? I've had those potions for 2.5 years of my VTubing now, so don't you talk down to those potions, people. They are an integral part to my character, okay? Jeez, no appreciation. No appreciation at all. I'm also just changing the aspect ratio of my stuff, that way chat's a little bit better. Hopefully not cutting my screen off too much, because I want to have it all in my one monitor. Yeah, let's get back to it. So one, I don't think they're going to really toss with RNG since it's still going to keep teaching you the mechanics and everything, of course. I say that when I completely forget. Vander is here too. It's probably just best for him just to chill here, because even though I should have had him attack first, I thought it was through tutorial, but maybe he'll just be able to draw attention. I might be stupid. Because I was too busy showing off the model, and now I'm not thinking much. Maybe I really do need to just let Vander just kill a bandit or two. Okay, we're fine.
Plan.
Alright, they're gonna retreat, that's fine. Fine to take a hit.
Divine one.
Tutorial loss. I have the funniest story actually about that, on how on my first playthrough of Awakening ever, I got 3% crit in the tutorial. And it made me question my life and everything in between it. I'm just, why would the game let this happen? Why would they let this happen at all? These guys are all 26 health, so I don't mind Vander taking the brunt of one of them or so. Hi, Titania. I mean, well, you have to have your Jaden no matter what or so. And Vander is very much so a Jaden. Titania can still pull weight. She's in between like the Jaden and a Seth. More than anything. Thank you for taking Miguel, what games have you played in that case, Crimson? Fire Emblem games, I'm asking, of course. I want to eat as much as possible. I don't know if I will get a tutorial loss on this, honestly, since I'm letting the bandit just run to them there. But I'll have this in 2 turns at the very minimum.
I won't forget you.
But yeah, like, it wasn't the, what's his face? It wasn't the fight to where, with Boulder, that's scripted more or less, but it was when you're in the Burning Village with Crom, with Melissa, and it's just you with Maid and Robin, and I got 3% crit by a bandit, and I just died. I died first and foremost, and then everything just sucked.
More enemies.
I literally lost chapter 1, and this was hard. It wasn't maddening on Awakening.
I just lost
hard on turn 2, because I attacked, they missed first, and then they attacked back, and then I got 3% crit. I wish I could save that. I have the 3DS pictures actually of it, but it's just, really? This sucks. Alright, really quickly, as we talk about that, I'm gonna beef your name so wrong, and I'm going to apologize first and foremost before I say this. Yukuen Tase, thank you for joining the cruise ship and welcome aboard. Really just Path of Radiance, there you go.
You're all trying.
Yeah, I mean, especially so your Jaden is supposed to carry you through. I guess I should explain what I mean by Jaden for you, Crimson. Oh my goodness gracious. Martha's awakening and he's destroying my capture card. Actually, I am sitting right next to my Switch game. It's so finicky with how my wall orchard is set up that I am basically bringing it along as much as possible.
Remember me.
But
indeed,
if you remember do not know much about the different unit archetypes or so that I'm referring to, back in Marth's game, Fire Emblem 1 of course, he, like, you know, his army set up the entirety of
You mustn't do
the
this
unit
alone.
archetypes we know
Don't
today.
worry, please,
So
I'm
for
not alone.
Engage, sorry, for Mars
Help
army,
me.
he had an
Lend
old
me your
man
strength in this
pre-promoted
fight.
paladin. That was
Shine
whose
on,
name was Jaden. He
Emblem
was
of
his mentor, or he
beginnings.
was Mars' mentor figure, and it's actually so a pre-promote that had really good base stats but horrible growths. That way he would fall off, like he would be strong early game as kind of like a carry, he'd fall off late game so you could develop your units, your other units before that. For Awakening, that would be your Frederick, but Frederick's actually pretty good for the name alter out, but he's more or less actually, I say good, he's
I am known as Mars.
but he's a Jaden.
Emblem
Or when it comes to
Mars,
Path of Radiance
to
or
be
so,
clear.
Soph, or Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, Soph actually fits its kind for Micaiah's. In a way, like, well, Thief is kind of more the ubiquitous class, but you get what I mean, going on to that. But then when it gets to Lightside, or the I was about to say the Dawn Mercenaries, the Grail Mercenaries, oh my goodness gracious. I am not saying this well at all. Titania does fit it kind of to the side, but she's more kind of like, okay, like Jaden, Orthree, and Seth are kind of the ones that it comes to. But Jaden is old. Jaden's are typically old man unit, very good base stats, horrible growths,
for your help.
and Vander fits that bill here in
Of
Awakening.
course. It is good to see you.
An
I was able to
Orifrey
answer your
is
call.
Orifrey is another unit who is from Genealogy of the Holy War. He was the paladin, and he's kind of like the middle ground of that. They are about like middle age, like cavaliers who are pretty good. You know, like, once again, pretty good bases and decent growth, so they can still hold on, and that's where Titania really comes out to be. And then you have Seth. Seth is Erica and Ephraim's, or rather, more Erica's side
With your
retainer,
help, Marth, we might
to
just
who
make it.
is a pretty younger
join us?
paladin, knight or so, and has amazing has amazing bases, has amazing growths throughout, and they will always be a carry no matter what, basically, at that point there. Titania falls into the Orpheus category to where she can, to where she's pretty good, just a pretty good solid unit all the time. She's not going to be a standout necessarily, or not going to be like the hard carry, but she will basically be a good staple if you need to fall back on her at any time. Hey there, Lily, it's been a little while. Yeah, Colgate hair looks pretty good on my old model, don't you think? And yeah, dude, I cannot tell you, like, because I've cosplayed Fogato 2 times over already, for cosplay stuff,
Of course.
you can bet that I know how to sing the theme song, and I probably don't need to because I'm probably gonna get demonetized on Twitch. But yeah, everybody falls underneath different archetypes rather than the majority of units in any Fire Emblem game will fall underneath those old archetypes. It's both kind of like a running theme. I wouldn't say a joke because that's the wrong way to put it, but you can easily relate units to an archetype and basically get to understand, okay, this is how I should use them, Crimson, is my point here. Okay. Oh, tutorial side. Of course, I'm going to Mars.
Emblem engage.
But I did Samuel Fogato back when this game came out, and I also did Engage with Lynn Fogato back then. Of course, we are going to make use of the bushes as much as we can here. Even if we take some damage, thanks to Marth, we can let's take some back. Got some of the bushes too. I call the archetypes of Fire Emblem good than anime. I mean, to be fair, a lot of Fire Emblem stuff, we are very much a peak anime, but I think we're more Power Rangers more than anything when it comes to Engage.
This is the mission of the
Everything
stewards.
is, of course, going to be built on a lot of tropes, and Engage is not one to shy away from that at all. Oh, come on, you should let me get it to the 14. Get the bad RNG out of the way.
Live to fight again.
But yeah, there's a lot, and there is a lot that you can easily build off of when it comes to understanding how, yeah, like how to build your army when you see the traits of your characters or so. And some of the traits are pretty stat standard. Like for example, your first archer, Mars' first archer was quite literally just was Cohen, I believe, if I remember. But Mars! Cohen? Wait, no. Who am I forgetting? Gosh darn it. Crap, I'm forgetting it. Marth Archer. I'm saying Cohen. I'm thinking Corin because I was just thinking about, because I was just talking about, Fates with a bunch of my friends. Who am I thinking of? Oh my goodness gracious, I am blanking on this so badly right now. Shoot, I am absolutely blanking on this so badly. What was his name? Green Archer! Gordon! Gordon! There we go, that's what I'm thinking about. Usually if people just see immediately like, okay, they're the first Archer, they're your Gordon. And people just refer to that. Virion kind of fits that bill. No matter what, even like for Grosso and everything. Their first Archer, they're Gordon. They're your Wind Mage that you first get. Guess what? That's Merrick. Guess what? That is Rickon in Awakening. For example, right there. Just because they are a early Wind Mage that you get. And that's just exactly how traits go. Other ones are like the Christmas Cavaliers, Cain and Abel, Mars Army, of course, back then. And we've gotten Christmas Cavaliers in so many other games when it comes to...
Divine One. Vander.
So,
Thanks
like,
for saving us.
for you, Crimson, for example,
Yeah.
Christmas Cavaliers
And,
are that I'm referring to
sorry.
is exactly so.
This all happened
In Mars
because we
Army, we
ran
had
ahead.
Cain and Abel.
I'm the one who should
You know, kind of
apologize.
biblical name
You
reference,
put
but they were
yourselves in
a
danger
pair
trying to
of
protect
green
me.
and red Cavaliers that
It's
joined Mars
such a
Army at the
relief
same
you're both
time.
safe
Kind
now.
of had
Divine
differing
One, I hear
strengths,
more enemies
speed,
approaching.
HP growths, everything like that or so, that allowed them to, that diversified them more
More?
than just their class lines
thought
or
we'd
so.
gotten them all.
So for example, like Cain's
Evidently not.
were a lot
These
more for
creatures,
speed
will there
and
be no
HP,
end
not
to them?
speed, strength and HP, so kind of more of like your bruiser in a way, whereas Abel's were more like speed and skill, so they could be more of a
There's
reliable
more?
finisher in that sense. But there was that. For this game, we don't have Christmas Cavaliers, but we have Clan and Fram to
we got a
fulfill that
dragon?
Christmas colored role. They're both key adepts in a way, so they can fit that. We had Sully and Sol in Awakening, Sizer Kaze for Fates, for example. When you get onto it, but then there are more diversions from that when it comes to it. For you, Crimson, that would be Kieran and Oscar, for example. They are ostensibly red and green Cavaliers. That's
You are awake.
pretty on the nose for you, you know? I mean, I don't know how else, how easier that can really get at that point there. Paired up well, since I have different specialties, yeah.
Is
And also,
it
it just
really
sometimes
you?
to your preference. For me, I've always
Yes.
been an able
What
person.
a
Because
joy
I
it
prefer
is to
that
see
guaranteed
you.
hit more than the HP strength. Because I need skill with how
I've
bad my
waited
luck
for
is.
so
I've always been more on the able chain when it
When I
comes
sensed
to...
you had awoken,
Yeah,
I
that's
flew
literally
here
just,
as fast
you know,
as my
that's their
wings would
archetype
carry
to go
me.
onto it.
I hope you're not
It's
hurt.
funny to see how diversions, because we haven't had a proper Cain and Able
I'm
since Sully
fine.
and Stall in
What a
Awakening.
relief.
Because Saizo and Kaze
You
are
cannot
ninjas
understand
in...
how I've missed
Yeah,
you,
they're still red and green.
my dear child.
But they're ninjas
Oh,
in
you're
Fates.
My mother.
Lucas and
What's the
Forsyth
matter?
both
Don't
fit the
tell me.
bill, but they're armored units
Since
in
awakening, the
Echoes.
Divine One's memory
And then we
is
also have,
clouded.
what's his face? Catherine and Shamir
see.
are technically the
sorry.
Christmas Cavaliers
I'm
in
sure
Three
you weren't
Houses.
expecting this.
Funny enough.
No.
Because they're
I must apologize.
because they're
I
gross
was
and
so
everything like that, if I remember
overcome with
correctly,
joy.
fit that bill.
I hugged you
They're
as hard as I
Swordmaster
could.
and Sniper,
I take
respectively.
this to mean you've forgotten.
Thank you for coming along for the sub
Everything.
and for following my
suppose it's to be
my
expected.
perspective content, by the way. Of
A
course.
1,000 years
Just
is
go
a
ahead,
very
chill,
long time.
relax if you want
Vander
to,
explained
and you
that
know,
I've been
if you're only
sleeping
here for
since-
OS, well, you know, you can
Since
expect that every Monday.
some war that happened
But yeah,
back
like
then.
that's
Yes.
pretty. That's really fun to
You
see, and not
suffered
just me flaunting
a
my fire
terrible
knowledge
wound.
off the top of my head.
And-
But here.
because of that,
Let's just go on with this
alone.
here. Yeah, there's that. You have people like, so you have Julian and Lunas, you have Navarres, for instance, when it comes to, but a few of the traits have kind of died down a little bit more, or rather, you don't get as many, you don't get some traits more often than others. So, like, for example, we have, like, Christmas calves are a ubiquitous trait that I will almost always get to see at any and all times, in any Fire Emblem game, just about. Oh, it's just pointing to that right there. But otherwise, when it comes to, like, not every trait will always
So
have
great.
a parallel in every game. But then again, so they're all, or once again, more on the nose ones. So the obvious example is, what's the biggest Fire Emblem stereotype? Blue-haired, sword-wielding user. That's kind of always been around.
Let's head to
hasn't
the
it?
castle.
Always.
Climb on my back.
I'm looking for more of the older games to see if I can find an emulator or games for the system I have. I used, I think it was No GBAs, what it was called back then. back
live
during my
on the
high school days,
continent of
because that's how I
Elios.
played through
4 realms
the
surrounding
GBA
Holy
ones.
Land at its center.
If you enjoyed it back then, you know, a lot of people
Firene,
have relations
Kingdom of
to
Abundance.
Blazing
Brodia,
Sword.
Kingdom
Blazing
of
Sword,
Might.
and then, you know, because it can be
Elusia,
emulated as
Kingdom
it
of
being translated
Knowledge.
Binding Blade. So that's
Sown,
Eliwood, Win,
Queendom of Freedom.
Eliwood, Win, Hector, Roy's
The
Games.
land of Lethos,
And then,
home of divine dragons.
if you want what people
and
consider to be the
Gravlon, domain
easiest
of the
game to get
fell
into the
dragon,
series, I would suggest
fallen
8,
to
which is
ruin.
Sacred Stone. So that's Ephraim Erica for the GBA, of course. as well.
1,000 years ago,
Or rather, that is
our
the GBA
lands
era
endured a
altogether.
vicious war with
So
the fell
that
dragon.
could be,
We
you
called
know, the
upon
point to get
heroes
on
from
to.
other worlds to
Owen's
aid
story
us.
resonates most with
Heroes
everybody because that was
known
Fire
as
Emblem 7. That's the
emblems.
first one that ever came to
With
the States.
them,
But
the
if you want to
warriors of
start,
our
you know,
nations
on what
fought
people
as
would
one.
consider the easiest to ease yourself
In
into
the end,
the
we
GBA
were
era,
victorious
Sacred
in
Stones is
defeating
what people would
and
consider, yeah, the
imprisoning the
easiest in
fell
the series
dragon.
overall. That, and you also get to really learn, like,
In the
how
years
Chad
since,
Ephraim is,
our
for
world
instance.
has been safe.
Or how
But now,
sadly written Erica
I
can get
sense
to be.
a resurrection.
But also, you get to
The
experience Pete
binding
Seth
weakens.
hours, so you get fun with that. Robin, Corin, and
If
Roy don't
his
support the main
shadow
character that isn't
stretches
blue-haired
across
sortie.
the land
Bio
again,
2.
then we must fight
Bio
him
stopped
anew,
dark blue
as
hair
we
to begin
did
with, in a
ages
way.
past.
When it comes to
Fell
Win
dragon,
was green, of course.
Sombron,
Eliwood
must
is red.
be
Hector is
stopped.
blue-haired, but he's an Axe Lord. Roy is red. If you want to keep even going back to it, Olm is green. Celic is red. I mean, Lords, Royals, different ways or so. You can keep going on. Corin is silver, yeah. Ray-Bans is white-haired, default, but Crom is the main lord, so he's still blue-haired, so so Awakening doesn't count on that end. And Engaged half counts, because you are two-faced here. But, you know, that's how
Here
it
we are.
goes.
We are safe within
Alright,
these walls.
alright. Like I said, I'm not gonna focus too much on the story because the game's been out, and this is gonna be more of a gameplay series, gameplay and luck frustration. I mean, Engage does count halfway for how O'Leary's default look is now, people. Alright, Wilmira, give us your illusions to fight. Alright, 4 units. This
Be
is already
cautious,
just as many units
Divine
as I've
One.
had in all of
Some
Reverse
these
Co-op so
enemies
far.
Therefore, they can
Alright, let's skip through. Yep, we can break enemies if they are weak to us, of course. Which then means that they are susceptible to follow-ups right afterwards. Because, remember, Awakening, Engage's mechanic that is new is breaking. So Weapon Triangle advantage, instead of just it being, you know, you are just getting raw upgrades to your hit rate, to your crit, to whatever, and then the enemy getting downgrades, you get to break the enemy, meaning that they don't get to counterattack back for the rest of your turn. So it is very crucial that you follow up on that at any time, considering how much damage enemies can do to you. Yeah, Vander's a big tanky boy, but that still is a lot that could be done to me.
Hey, Divine One. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I can use
Lucina,
magic.
count enough to
I'm
make
good
up
for
for Robin.
near
Oh
or
yeah,
far,
definitely
even
so.
against well-protected enemies.
But yeah, we have 4 units, dude. This is absolutely hilarious considering how atrocious it is. You know, like, yeah, of course you have Atsuno Economy and Reverse Collapse, but it's nice to be able to actually, you know, actually have
Dragon looked
4
right
units
at me.
for Atsuno Economy. And also, I just realized I didn't even pay attention to Oya's first level up because I was too busy talking about my Fire Emblem love.
I'll do my
so,
best.
This is kind of an oops. I'm realizing this right now. Does Romero move on this opening here? She does not, so we're fine. So we can just move in fine enough on this end. The question is, do I want Vander to just go ahead and chunk off a bit of this man here? Plan would deal how much damage? 14. I could have Fram finish up on that end then, or I might be able. I might
not
want
only
her
that,
to just
anyway.
do Key Adept stuff in that case then, or Chain Guard. I mean, Oya's always going to be used. It doesn't hurt to pick things up. Let's just go ahead and break just for fun of it, just to demonstrate the mechanics. Yeah, if they break, I don't have 15 damage incoming potentially then.
Well, you
Then
see,
yeah, they
swords,
cannot
enemies can't-
cannot attack back, and it's just the pure stat standard weapon triangle. Can it happen to you too? Yes, it can happen to your own units. So, especially so, understanding the weapon triangle is so much more paramount and crucial in this game more than any other Fire Emblem. Let's have Vander soften them up. Hopefully not a 4%. Thank you. To see, he can't attack Vander back at all, no matter what here. And then, that means Clan gets to move up, and I get to feed a Maid to kill. Lovely. But yeah, it's not a specific attack. It's not just a specific attack thing. It is weapon triangle advantage that you have. So swords beat axes, axes beat lances, lances beat swords, as always. And then, of course, we're going to activate the engage mechanic for the subclass of Key Adept. If I got 1% crit on tutorial, I would be mad. I didn't know who this archer would attack out of my boys here, and I wanted to protect Clan more than anything. What's with elemental magic? No, magic system is not in this game. Magic is considered neutral, because if you want to take a look at it here, swords are classed as red, axes are classed as green, and we don't have any lances, but lances would be classed as blue, as kind of easy ways to understand the weapon triangle. Weapons like daggers, bows, tomes are neutral and do not fall into the triangle at all, as you can see. They are just grayed out, technically. Fists also fall in a way to where that they are yellow, and they actually break neutrals, like otherwise then. I don't remember if Lumira moves. She does after this, so she would be able to break Vander, for instance.
Here until the end.
I'm going to do... Actually, if I engage, I can just lifesteal a little bit back with the rapier too. I would love to do. So yeah, engage, like, once again, like, people like an engage, like, what's his face? Like, Fate's Conquest, to where it has, you know, not really the best story, if you want to consider it on that side or so, unfortunately. You know, from a high writing perspective, after we've got 3 houses and everything like that. But when it comes to the gameplay, it is very much so the deepest, most complex, and most satisfying, without a doubt. So, the other thing to consider for you, Warning Crimson, is that every unit has 2 archetypes. They have their regular class themselves. So, Graden Child, we have Mage, we have Cavalry, we have like Paladin, and then they all have subclasses now. So Cavalry just have the innate movement bonus. Oir, being a dragon, gets additional effects when engaged with emblems, so we'll learn about that more. The tutorial pop that I skipped up is Mages completely ignore terrain bonuses from any enemies ever at all, and then Clan. That's Clan, and then Fram, his sister, is a martial monk, so she has fists to exactly so disarm our neutral foes, and Key Adept. So, as you saw, and I said earlier, she has a special command called Chain Guard, to where if a Key Adept is at full health, you can completely negate 1 attack from an enemy. The Key Adept will instead take like 2 or 3 chip damage to absorb the attack in your place. Meaning that, let's say, for example, Lumira wants to attack Vander to break him,
There is no need
she
to
wouldn't
hold
be
back,
able
my
to
child.
because Fram would protect him.
All right.
Now, granted, she's attacking Oir in this situation here. Take a look at this. If it did come to, then, you know, if it did come to any
Here
games that
goes.
come by, then, what's his face? Then Fram would be able to take a hit for the first hit for any adjacent ally. So let's try to demonstrate this if I can here. I want Vander to soften you up potentially. I just want to check this too, just to make sure. In case, would Clan get absolutely bodied at point blank? No, you cannot double, but you can get 1% in. I mean, we should be fine. Oh, actually, that is 10 damage going out. This is 12 damage. You'd be 1 hit on lethal unless I just Lodestar Rush, which would guaranteed kill. Do I want to feed another kill to Cruzy though, or to Clan? Probably want to feed it to Clan. Get my backline going, right? So let's try this.
Queen Lumira, please for...
Vander, attack me with all your might.
You know, we're going to attack this crazy? Yeah, it's you. Why is my Key Adept stuff not necessarily happening? Oh wait, is it only in defense? I need to remember that. It's been a little bit, but I was just pointing it out just for the fun. Even using the model. Hey, Kate, it's been a little bit. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, of course I'm using my engaged cooking model. I kind of have to. It's for the sake of stream. for content, and it's my old model too. Alright. Clan gets guaranteed kill. He can get pretty close to level 2 hopefully on this. I'm assuming instead of the 100 XP for killing a boss on a tutorial boss, it would probably be around like 50. Yeah, make sure. Oh, healers will always will basically be getting XP every turn since they will always be healing no matter what, you know? When it comes to. Whereas mages, they can easily soften up the blows for enemies more than anything, so you might not be leveling them up as fast. Or rather, they might not be getting as many killing blows, which is the problem. I'm so happy? No, happy's in 3 houses, you don't. Bleh. I'm just having fun with you now. I'm sorry. Yeah, hope you've been well, Kate, because I know like life's been busy and all, but it's always nice to see you pop in.
If you require strength and swiftness, I am all too happy to oblige.
Emblem Sigurd.
Sigurd time. Oh boy, I can't wait to get Sigurd for myself. Yeah, they want us to get Marth energy ASAP. So let's go ahead and mark out enemies, but you can see now we have Lance Fighters, so they are blue on our weapon triangle and all. So first and foremost, I will definitely have Olir go and attack here. That's an easy break. And I'll get all the enemies ready. Since engaged few busy weeks, I just wanted some time somehow. Yeah, just come on for the ride and the fun, right? Vander gets the weaken unless he 4% crits. We're fine. Clan gets another kill. That'll be wonderful. Ah, thank you for the love, Firefly. I hope you've been doing well. 29 months subscribed over. If you're using your info, I'm on me and all that, then I am very, very honored, and that is very, very sweet. Alright, good stuff so far. I also need to remember what my passives are. My passives of everybody. So let me check this real quick. Because Olir is just, what's his face? Olir is just adjacent allies. Yeah, deal 3, take 1 less. Clan, what were you again? Verdant Faith. You're adjacent, get hit plus 10. Fram is avoid, right? Avoid, and then Vander is crit, right? Yeah. Alright, so exactly so, if we want to follow the weapon triangle here, best option would be to have Vander break the Lance user. That way, they can't attack back. These calves would come in then. So if we adjust our danger radius, it could be fine otherwise, but I want to be able to destroy the Lance user more than anything. Yeah, you're taking care of your own life, so take it easy, Kate. And no fault, no foul if you can't make it in or not. I'm gonna put Clan in the trees here. Clan's in the trees! Because I want him to be able to avoid the archer's attacks if possible. Because you are also broken though. I will go ahead and attack until here. Because once again, I want to keep feeding these kills to Clan. And hopefully we get a really good level up on that. I'm still so sad that I actually missed my own Alir's level up. Actually, I'll go back on the recording on it to see. Because I was talking too much Fire Emblem.
The strength of the stewards.
Decent stuff. Now, ironically, I don't want Fram to necessarily take a hit at all, because I want to save her Chain Guard, because Chain Guard's disabled if she's not at max health. So I want to be able to save that. In the meantime then, stave up. Thank you.
Kind of you.
Ooh, lovely to see. Exactly so. Let's feed a kill to our Clan boy. That'd be 6, we'd be at 15. Clan can deal 13. So Vanda's just gonna have to take a chunk out of you then. Chain Guard to block our lethal shots way too big to be reasonable hit. Exactly so. That is the best point of it. And because for protecting lethal, you don't want to be in a lethal range, but rather the biggest thing is protecting you from being broken. Because when we get on to different unit no! Really? I fed you all that at speed and you got speed only? I mean, I guess it's fine to have a
teamwork
speedy
comes
mage, but come on! I fed you everything. You're gonna die! Okay, no. Attacking Vander, we're fine. But this sucks so much. This sucks so much, dude. Okay, first and foremost, Wilmera is standing on the ground itself. What is the condition here? Defeat Wilmera. I'd love to get that extra XP. Wilmera is Lance now because she's Rider's Bane. That's how she dealt so much damage to Vander. Would she be able to one-shot my other boys? 16. 15. Fram would survive, but I don't necessarily want to come to. I might just actually have to just straight up kill Wilmera at this point then. Not that I want to necessarily. Old Star Rush gets you down to 7, and then I have a guaranteed kill then, basically. Alright, clan. You are off the team, basically, here. I'm dropping you for Saline as soon as possible, basically, dude. Because that is absolutely unforgivable. I'm sorry, but I literally fed you all this Chapter 2 at speed, and you got speed? I mean, you're not even really built for that, really. I mean, I'm gonna have to keep using you, of course, so I'm not dropping you that fast. But you are not making a good case for yourself to begin with, Chief. Not at all. Speed is his highest growth? Well, in that case, then it sucks that I got nothing else! Kill Vander for your little bit of XP.
I thank you. I can still
You would
fight.
still just straight up die to the Rider's Bane, no matter what here. Technically, I could go and attack, but because you're engaged, I don't think... you're not gonna get a kill, necessarily. So, I think the best course of action, then, would just be have Vander attack one of these boys here, just for the fact that, it's his face then. Just for the fact that he can just get a little bit more XP, and then I'm just gonna Lodestar Rush. I could have played this, I could have set up a little bit better after I killed the Archer to maybe box myself, like, into this little corner here on the impassable terrain to get those 2 kills worth of XP. But I'm not gonna really be min-maxing too much on this run here, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just, you know, enjoying life, having fun. And that'll be a problem for a chapter later, you know?
Fate has brought us here.
But after I finish this chapter, I'm going to check my recording and see what my first O'Leary level up was. Because the fact that I missed that is still, once again, unforgivable to my own self.
You've won. I'm proud to see you working together so well.
Gotta fend off Batseater and Jazz? Yeah, but like I said, this is my own playthrough, and it's made more for me to get frustrated because I have not played Engage Maddening. I've only played it hard. I only played it on release, and I'm just having my fun. If you want higher-end content, watch Pavise, watch Emblem, watch whoever else is a content creator, you know? Because they are very much so the ones more geared for the challenge runs and for the heart of it. I'm just here to have fun, people. And my fun is a little bit masochistic, but only for Fire Emblem.
Well
I'm not a
fought,
masochist
everyone.
otherwise.
You best.
Alright, we got Liberation. Alright, I'm ending my first recording right there. Let me check my own stream VOD on this to see where I got my first OA level. First OA level should have been previous chapter. I'm scrubbing through right now. Trying to find my own footage. Where is my first OA level up? I need to check this. I got HP, Dex, and Speed. Honestly, not the worst level up ever. I'm not going to complain. But, you know, 3 stats, that's breaking even just about. I didn't get Strength, which really sucks, but I can't say too much about it. Was not familiar with O'Leary's hair game. I mean, I'm only short-haired here. Granted, there's been a lot of good short-haired O'Leary fan art that I've seen as well when it comes to. Look up my good friend and IRL cosplay buddy, Kapahime, if you want to see that side and all. But yeah, O'Leary hair is on, or at least female O'Leary. Male O'Leary, not as much. Once again, yeah, like, this is my own playthrough. If you haven't seen the Engage story yet, enjoy it. Watch a playthrough for that. That's not going to be for me here. I want the gameplay, and that's really what I'm shooting for. But alright. Our flyers are in, and we're going to get our reinforcements later on.
Vander, Clan.
So let's see what we can get out of this. Alright, first real mission to go on. It's a sprite to base your sprite work off of? Yeah, well, I'm more of a 3DS era spriter, but still very much so lines up. So Pet Knights are coming in. We need to be aggressive and hold one side or so, or like start wiping units ASAP when it comes to. So don't be afraid to just start bolting right on in, Cruzy. So let's see what the ideas are. I'd be attacked from two sides here with the Leer, but the easy thing is that since I have this little Emblem energy point, I should not be afraid to engage first and foremost, just to get that initial lifesteal going on and starts moving things up. Because it's just going to be these guys first and foremost, so I need to just be prepared, and having the rapier to help deal with them would be big. I think the idea that I want to have is Clan can't move over here to kill soon enough. Okay, change my routing then. Because I can at least have Fram for my chain guard potentially. So I think the better idea is I'm going to kill the guy on the left here. Okay, let's kill him to death with hammers. Clan can deal 9, we'll be at 14. If I attack with Liberation, that's another 9. Can't kill you yet. Best thing I can do is have Vander soften a blow. Potential idea, but then... well, that could be fine. Could be, I say. I don't necessarily think so. First and foremost, I think I can non-negotiable just engage, because that gets me... because engaging... so I need to explain this for you, Crimson. I didn't really explain it well. When you engage with somebody, engage with Marth here, the main thing that you get is a multitude of bonuses. First and foremost, you get the Emblem skill, you get the Emblem's special preferential weapon, so I get Marth's Rapier. I get buffs for a few turns, so Marth is giving me extra dexterity, extra speed, extra strength, and I get extra passives exactly so. So if I break a foe, and then I get a free follow-up attack. If I initiate combat, I get extra speed. I get that little extra life steal, exactly so. And I get a emblem-specific skill that I can use. And it lasts for 3 turns. So instead of just dealing 9, I can deal up to 12 then in this case. Still won't be able to kill. But if I swap to the rapier, I do. That gets you down to 8, and I can feed a kill to Clan. But after the last Chartreuse level up, I'm not feeding you that kill. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. You are not getting this kill. I'll feed it to a Leer. Shouldn't be too horrible. We can deal with it. Does Rapier have durability? Compared to other Fire Emblem games, no weapons have durability. Compared to what you might experience from your Path of Radiance experience, no weapons have durability. The only things that do have durability is actually just the staves, as always. Otherwise, kind of following the trend of Fates, weapons are more versatile for the stats that they provide and the unique benefits, and as such, they have no durability on them, so I can use them as much as I'd like. Once again, engaging with Marth is 100% the play. Give me the rapier. I will get to kill you in this case then.
Ready yourself.
Ooh, 4% crit! First crit of the playthrough! Let's go!
Live to fight again.
Lovely to see, lovely to see. Then Clan would take 1 Peg Knight of worth of damage, potentially, unless the idea here is move Vander up here, and then Fram will chain guard or Clan. That was so. So Leer will face take the first man, no big deal. Thanks to Marth's lifesteal.
Stay back.
So you see, Clan would have taken potential damage, but instead, Fram Yeah. Mr. President's the hit. She takes 3 damage, but Tran takes nothing instead. And we are all right and dandy.
There are too many of them.
To the store, right?
And we're gonna get our next set of units. Lovely, 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 lovely. So let's do this thing. I will let this play this out, because I guess I should have let the story ride more for you kids if you are blind to it. So maybe I shouldn't skip as much anymore.
Made it. And not a moment too soon.
I am changing my stance on the story 100% because you are watching Crimson, so this is my own fault. Well, watch the first 2 cutscenes, or watch the first 2 chapters then. I guess I want to draw it from here on.
Prince Alfred of Firene, you said?
Could it be? Are you the Divine Dragon? You finally woke up?
I did, yes.
That's amazing! You know, I've waited ages for this to happen. There's so much to talk about. Later, of course. After we've taken care of these scoundrels. Who are they, anyway?
We're not sure. They attacked so suddenly.
Well, let's do this quickly. Pin down whoever's in charge and get some answers. Oh, these are my retainers, Etier and Boucheron. From now on, consider us at your disposal. Lead the way, Divine One.
Thank you for your help.
Here we go. I'm so used to just using the weaker weapons during the wait since I'm scared of the good ones breaking roll. Well, that's the eternal problem that people also had, not to mention just like Silverland stacking in like older games, for instance, to where that's what Fates on the 3DS tried to balance. They gave all weapons, save for staves, because you know you need your healing weapons to break. They gave them all infinite durability, but they gave things trade-offs. So like for example, bronze weapons didn't offer anything special necessarily. Alright, I'll look this up. Bronze Sword Fates, if I look this up right here. In Fire Emblem Fates, it gave you plus 10 critical evade. It cannot inflict critical hits. But it also had the best accuracy overall, so because of that, you could easily use it to feed, you know, to get your chip at speed or to feed kills to your units or so. Iron weapons in Fates, otherwise then, for Fates, you could consider to just be the stat standard, but then as you kept going up, you had unique trade-offs. So for example, a Brave Sword or Brave weapons in Fates, you consider that to be the best in Awakening, since that this allowed you to do a double without any real drawbacks. It was a A-ranked sword in Awakening. It's a B-ranked like most other games, if I recall off the top of my head. But the main thing about it in Fates was that as long as you had it equipped, it decreased your defense and res, but I think 4 or 5, meaning that you made yourself a glass cannon if you went to equip it. And there's so many other smaller things that Fates did with their different weapons. That way, you were incentivized to keep swapping back and forth between even the bronze weapons, even the iron weapons, instead of just always using your steel, instead of always just using your brave weapons at all times. And to that extent, you know, Engage kind of follows up on that divine design process with allowing you to continue on. So like, I'll use a bigger example. So like, yeah, Bronze Sword give you more critical evade. You couldn't inflict critical hits and things. Iron Sword was the stat standard. Steel, I think it made it so that you it decreased your speed or skill. No, it was speed correctly, because it was made to be a harder hit, but you couldn't double as much. So that was the big trade-off with it. So because of that then, once again, you were more incentivized to keep swapping around your weapons. And plus, they also introduced things like a sword breaker, like dual weapons, to where it reversed the weapon triangle in Fates. So a dual sword was strong against lances, weak against axes, instead of the traditional weapon triangle, and so on, so on, so forth. It really tried to revolutionize how you paid attention to the weapon triangle, and also how you pick your weapons every time. And Engage kind of carries that philosophy a little bit. But alright, we get our reinforcements, so now we have 7 units. Welcome, Alfred the Noble. We have our first Lance user. His own personal kill is Self-Improver, so if he waits, he gets 2 strength. Not the worst, could be a lot better. But second Cavalier, technically after Vander, we have his retainers as well. Boucheron, so our first Ats boy. His passive moves to Tears. When an allied unit joins a chain attack, he deals +2 units. Now that is something to consider from here on, because Boucheron is an ass fighter, but he is our first backup unit, which I will explain in detail once I get to use him. And then, all those Ped Knights, guess what? We have Etier, our archer. When a unit recovers HP with a 9 gain strength, that is a pretty useless passive. But she is our archer, and she is also, her subclass is Covert, which means if she's ever hiding terrain, she gets double terrain bonuses. So once again, a little bit more depth to all of our stuff.
It's an honor to meet you, Divine One. I'm Etier. My arrows are perfect for knocking airborne enemies out of the sky. With these muscles, I'll have those flyers dropping like flies.
And we will get to actually just destroy these boys once I move Fran out of the way. Or Fran out of the way.
Sorry, Divine One. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. My name's Boucheron. If I'm near an enemy you're fighting, I can jump in and land another hit on them.
Where are my
Call
boosh
on
bats
me
at?
if you need some extra oomph.
Yeah. So, backup units, any unit that's classified as a backup can add a chain attack, meaning that they can join chip damage if they're adjacent to the foe that you are attacking. So, to begin with, first and foremost, I want Boucheron to immediately move in and absolutely break this man. First and foremost, check these flyers. These two could potentially attack the
Point the way
Bouche,
again.
but I'm not going to mind too much, because he can easily face tank a good amount of damage when it comes to. So let's look at that, just to make sure that I'm not going to get bodied completely here. You have a physical attack of 14. The Boost Bat has a defense of 6, so 8 damage at most, and I don't think you're necessarily going to be doubled, right? Yeah, it's speed of 8 to 6. We're fine. So exactly so. The Boost Badge! Yeah, and NTA is, I used it more than Outress last time, because I like my strength archers, and Outress is a quintessential normal archer when it comes to, and it's not, that's not a problem, but I like my strength archers just because, haha, big funny hit go burr. So let's weaken up a Vader here, my thoughts. It's a break, that's really not important. The important thing is that Vader dealt 15 damage to you. Let's debate about what else I can do. Cran can easily finish off anybody that's not the Ped Knight. But here, let's use this as an example going back to the backup. Since Boucheron is a backup unit, if I had anybody attack this fighter here, you can see chain attack. Backups get to do 2 free chip damage that is almost guaranteed to hit. You can see that 2 by 80%. So he gets to do a little bit more chips. So Alfred by himself wouldn't be able to kill this soldier, but if Boucheron lands the hit, then Alfred will be able to finish him off.
Let me
like
help.
so.
Nice.
So the big thing is that all of these mechanics are for both friendly and enemy units at all times. So I have to keep considering this, because if there's a bunch of enemies that are considered backup, they can and will gang up on you. So that is a big thing to understand, Crimson, when you are looking at this game here. Because you will absolutely be ganged up on, like, mercilessly. And I'm not right when I say this. Because if the enemy sees a chance to take you out, they will absolutely just destroy you.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to, Etier could just, Archers versus Flying, that's 23 raw damage. And the enemy will absolutely take a full advantage of that when it comes to. I will just go ahead and say that for you. So what I could do here, it's a little awkward because Etier is an archer, so he needs to attack at range. But the better thing to do is just have Fran move out of the way so Etier can body this one right here. Yeah, like I said, Engage is like a lot of what the fanbase would consider so, and what I very much so agree with, to be the most mechanically depth Fire Emblem game that we've had to date yet. And for very good reasons. For all these underlying mechanics, and we're only on chapter 2, /3 technically.
Cannot afford to lose.
So, very much so, there's a lot to understand and learn from this game. Oh, you have a Javelin! I did not recognize him. Good job. Well, the boost has got this. Oh, what level did they come in? Boost is 4, Alfred's 5, Etier's 4. Consider your range first. I don't have a way to necessarily move Cruzy in all the way, but I will just move her up because, you know, any heals I can get on Fram would, of course, be wonderful to see. Clan could move in, get, like, steal a kill if he wanted, thanks to Pegasus Knights have high res as always, but with Boucheron's chain attack, he could steal a kill if I wanted. I don't think Clan would die at all. 14, yeah, you wouldn't die, but do I want to feed you a kill? You're level 2, I kind of should still. So that honestly might be a play to do. Feed the Trend Boy needs his vegetables. I'll still give him, I'll give him a chance. Even though he leveled speed once, I still need as many units as I can from Maddening. So I'll let him get it.
The strength of the stewards.
Next up, I could legitimately just have Etier just body this man. First off, you call him a failure. To be fair, that's how fast some runs can absolutely go. But you've been watching the Divine Dragon for all years, and that's all you have to show? Just like 2 seconds saved off your best sprint time with the +1 speed level? Absolutely atrocious, Clan. You should be ashamed of yourself. He's nervous. I understand, but you've trained for this your entire life. Alright, since Alfred has 1 level up on Etier, I'll let her get this kill.
Need some help?
Looks like I broke him.
Yeah, Etier is absolutely an icon, and I love her so much. Self-improver. Move you up. My engage with Mark's going to expire, that's not a big deal. Oh, you're going for immunity because you can break me instead of plan. I should consider that for the future. The nerves get to some people, still issue. Still issue, straight up. I'm being so mean to this boy. Clan, you're totally fine, but you need to pull your weight in this army, brother. You very much so need to help pull your weight in this army. The Boosh ain't gonna make it all the way over. Etier can't get to this man yet either. Alfred's 1 move out. He only has 5 moves. Because I'm thinking about Vander right now, who has 6 as he is promoted. Yeah, actually still level. Still issue. He did not level it. This man did not level anything. Liberation can get killed. Feed the Cruzy, because Dwarven Reward never is a bad thing.
Well.
You don't want it to be the Crom Rock Robin principle where you get them all the levels, but, you know. You see, that's a decent level. It's still 3 stats, but that's stuff that I'll always need. Like strength, HP, defense. I will always need that at every opportunity that it gives me. Alright, otherwise, sorty boys. I want to bait the flyers out first more than anything. Boosh! He can't make it! Let's see here. First and foremost, Alir needs to go ahead and get this first and foremost without a doubt. I don't want Vander to take any more at speed than he necessarily needs to. So I'll just kind of wait here. Because if I can, just let the boost soak everything. Defense is actually really good to level to Maddening. Because yeah, you cannot stop damage. So HP and defense is absolutely going to be premiums at all times. Because whoever can, like, because especially so, like, oh, like Fates fans and like especially Fates Maddening fans would know if your unit can take 2 hits, that's normal. If they can take 3 hits, they're absolutely essential to your run. And I'm just saying that straight up, Chief. All right. Move Alir right here. That way, passive prots for Boucheron, so he gets the 1 less damage as well. I think we're fine here. I don't know if I'll trigger the entire pod, but we'll just go on this. Yeah, whatever damage that you can sustain on a Maddening run is so important at any and all times. Okay, everybody does trigger. So then a bean. Main problem that I see is that the archer is here too. You can deal with 13. You won't kill Alfred necessarily yet. First and foremost, non-negotiable. Etier kills one boy. Nice. I mean, it was guaranteed, but you know, it's still always nice. Next thing up, do I have Vander just rush up and kill this man? Beat him to death with hammers. Potentially. I mean, the boost can also just move up. But if they back up, then boost would just take a bad hit otherwise. So let's be a little bit more careful with my movement planning here. Friend would deal 9. You deal 12. Alfred. The main thing I'm thinking about here, can I kill Fran? No, I cannot yet. Unfortunately not. In that case then, I think one by one, I should just take care of it in order of operations. Just have Boost get the kill. Where are my Boost pads at? Have Boost get the kill. Have Vander just zone the archer. That way I don't have to worry about his presence at all. And I think the idea... Now, keyword, I think the idea... You have to be able to get a kill and then lock the other two off. Because I want to protect Boost. I want to protect my battle line is the main thing here. But I can heal Boost, so no big deal. So the better idea then in this case, would it be... No, I want Oir in front here. That way, Fram can take whatever hit when it comes to. If you do more damage, so of course I'm gonna choose that. So when she says, "I'm sorry, fighting game failed." Alfred can potentially get a kill. It's either that, or I'm feeding this over to Clan. Throw the boost.
That's a weight off.
If I get the kill with Clan here, nobody can take 2 hits. You have, or 1, 2, 3, 4 move. You could then potentially hit Fram, but I could just move Alfred to block instead.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's fine enough. At most, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could double on Oir, but that's not really my concern. My concern is protecting my girl. Because Clan can take a hit, and he's right next to Oir for a little bit more. And the sword guy attacks Oir too, he's fine. Because then, it's probably weapon triangle. Ooh, you can see right there, chain attack from their own backup. This actually could be a little bit dicier than I like. Because I might actually just tutorial die here, because I didn't expect the archer to run around. Oh, 58 for death. Ooh, we are so lucky. I am so lucky that this is not the end of the campaign immediately here. Because you can see, even though I did zone the archer, I did not, he could still run around, and that actually would have been potential death. Following up on that, after that hit. So, I should be counting my lucky stars without a doubt that it's not campaign death yet. Clan can absolutely toast and roast this screw up. So let's just see who else we want to feed then. I mean, Bruce will have a 78 to hit at that point there. That's really worth it. I could just have an archer duel for straight up kill 100%. That'll be fine. I could give it, or I could just have the absolute boost pad take it. Let's go, boost! 4% crit boost! I love the boost! Where are my boost pads at? Get the heal, of course.
Kind of you.
And because you dodged the 58, I am so inclined to give it to you. I am so inclined to give it to you earlier.
I have my own.
If you want this level, you should have gotten that 5% crit. I am telling you. Now you die. Now you die. That I'll just Sword Star Rush you just for the disrespect.
My prayers are with you.
Take the chip damage. Slow Oblivion.
You're not.
I mean, yeah, 1 damage, but remember, it's multiplicative damage, so if I was doing no damage otherwise, I'd still be doing no damage times nothing. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't get my first game over to a 58, thank goodness, because I miscalculated how far that archer was going to move. Because yeah, they absolutely just
Looks like we
sent
cleared
it
the
on a
way.
layer straight up. And
Let's
since you
get
said
to the
that you
ring
can
vault.
just watch the you said you could just watch the cutscenes on YouTube, in that case then, I would exactly so. Leverage my freedom to press the skip button. That was a lot worse than I would have liked it to be.
No!
Oh, I am getting DMs. So let me mute this for 2 seconds here. Alright. Good chapter, good chapter. Almost the end of my lunatic run. It's not right I'm doing an Iron Man once again. It's not right I end the stream off and everything on that. But you know, that could have been way worse. Alright, let's see how things go.
Thank you.
You feel how bulky enemies were? Yeah, enemies are bulky in Engage, but that's because like when we get a lot more tools to play with later on, yeah, it will absolutely get wild and wicked with how much fun and creativity you have on all of your turns. I didn't get to ask you after you subscribed and all. How are you doing, Firefly? It's been a little bit since I got to talk to you.
We ought to establish a base of operation.
Alright, so Somnio tutorial. This is probably a bad idea to put on my recording block here now, right? To have all of this pop off and just say, yeah, I'll cover it in time. It might be a good time to run ads, actually, in that case then, if it didn't really autoplay. I need to check. I'm working on hiding, but work is done, so you just stop hiding. Oh, there you go. And once again, any support is always appreciated. Okay, pre-rolls are off for another 20 minutes. Alright, I'll keep going in that case then.
Yes.
Hello, Marth. There's not much around, and Somnio outfits, of course. We also have Sigurd to the lineup now, which is wonderful. Because when we get Louis, oh, baby girl, am I ready for this. We also have our support conversations to get to. So I probably need to run around or actually do my Somnio stuff. It's not required, but you know, I will take what little bits I can get here. That is horse manure. You know, when I said I would take every little bit that I can, that's not necessarily what I had in mind, game. Movement is best stat, uh-huh. I mean, why do you think Wyvern Emblem has always existed in every single game, just about?
Yes!
Hello, clan. Alright, let's have our support. I'll let the supports play out at the very least, past the story.
Divine One, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, clan. I was just tidying up a bit. Tomorrow's a busy day, so I thought I'd get it out of the way now.
Let me take care of that. You should get some rest.
That's all right. I can handle it.
No, that won't do. I'm gonna have to insist.
But...
Please. You know, I waited a long time for you to wake up. And not just me. The stewards before me spent their whole lives waiting. Now, after 1,000 years, I get to serve you. It's like a miracle. So, please, let me do it. Honestly, truly, I would be honored to help.
Very well. You've convinced me. I'll leave it to you.
Thank you, Divine One.
I should be thanking you for taking such great care of me. I'm very lucky to have you as a steward.
You mean it? Oh man, I'm so happy I could faint!
Please don't. Now that I'm free from tidying up, I'm going to get some rest.
you may be a good steward, clan, but you getting one speed is still very, very, very unforgivable in my eyes. You'll get better. I'll still trust you enough, but Saline does not have too high competition to start. Orange. Wait, there's still something I could collect over there. Grapes. Got any grapes? Bum bum bum. Oh, I'm really showing my age when I say that now, huh? Nuts. My boy just needs to be on a better class trust. I mean, to be fair, when the meta for some units is trying to reclass them out, like, the biggest example for that is, everybody immediately jumping ship on how when you get to Lady Anna, they just say, reclass it into a Maid, it's much better. And to be fair, her magic growth absolutely sparked, and I didn't realize it until I gave her a Boltats, and just went, holy crap, this is, not a Boltats, a, Shining Bow. Yeah, very much so. It was just, huh, that's curious. I didn't realize that she could just carry me this way. And then I looked up everything afterwards and like unit discussions, and they all just said, reclass her into a Mage immediately. Just her Mage, just when her magic growth is stronger than her strength growth, that's funny. And also, ooh, yeah, that's something to say the least.
If I may.
I'll see what I want to do. I don't necessarily want to follow a meta necessarily. I'm not going to, once again, this is my own Maddening playthrough. I'm not going to treat it exactly as I gotta follow what I think is best.
Excellent work, Divine
I'll just have
One.
my own fun, which means I'll get the
towel for
DLC
your
emblems
face.
and everything
I
like that
think you will
on the
find
line.
it most refreshing.
But
Thank you, Vander.
if it comes
That's
to
very
a
kind
fault,
of you.
then we'll see how things go.
I have also prepared a fresh change of clothes for you. When you change, deposit your dirty clothes into the basket, and I will wash them for you.
I appreciate your generosity, Vander, but I'd prefer to take care of my own laundry. Certainly you have other tasks to keep you busy.
My only obligation is to you, Divine One. Feel no hesitation in asking me for anything.
But...
It has been my duty to wait on you since long before you awakened. Were you to assume my duties for yourself, my position would cease to exist. So please, leave these trivialities to me, where they belong, and trouble yourself no further.
Again, I appreciate your willingness to help me, but I do feel a bit bad about all this.
There is nothing in all of Helios to feel bad about, Divine One. Now I must insist you change out of your damp clothes before you catch yourself a cold.
The bow is one of the better weapons and insanely good in the game. I'd consider it so, considering how also, like, the Shining Bow's just always been kind of cracked. It was, you know, it was fine enough in Awakening 2, I feel, but also, like, that was absolutely a shining weapon in what's his face? In Fates as well. Like, holy crap, was that so nice at all times. But then again, like,
look over here!
Oh, I'm echoing on my Twitch dashboard.
Right
but it was so good then too. And also just like even then, like Fates' weapon selection was just really fun. All things considered,
sorry.
considering how
Am
when some joke weapons like Felicia Blade, for instance, were actually really good in general too.
Sorry. See,
Huh.
I'm here in my capacity as the president of the Divine Dragon Fan Club.
I have a fan club?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we have
Our
this
mission is to support you. That's why I'm here giving you extra motivation.
Huh. Thanks for cheering me on. But could you maybe not do it so close?
You bet. I can stand back a little. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's our favorite dragon? You! Y-O-U!
That didn't help.
Yeah, Graham's insistence at being the biggest fangirl of yourself drew a lot of criticism back then when the game released. And you really can't say too much about it considering how, you know, Engage's characters are, I wouldn't say one note necessarily, there are weaker characters without a doubt, I'm not denying that. But there is a lot of depth hidden in certain supports that you really have to get to, so like Alfred Saline, of course, is a shine out. When we get to them, you have the other siblings as well, Pandreo and Panette, when we get to it or so. But, you know, some characters to just have, unfortunately, you know, when you get to it for an RPG cast and for how big Engage's is, of course, as well, since we're going to be benching a lot of people around, first impressions are big, and unfortunately for some, that can kind of rub on you a little bit. What's your favorite class in the game, by the way? If I had to consider my favorite class in the entirety of, in the entirety of the Fire Emblem series, I think I like my Kinshi Knights the most, because a flying unit who wields bows is absolutely hilarious and killer and just the tip that we need. It came out in Fates, of course. Reina is probably the best proponent of that.
The Kingdom of Fear.
But that is absolutely
What a
cool.
beautiful place.
Because they are
Isn't
their
it?
own
And no
anti-unit.
sign
It's like
of corruption,
fighters
so
in
that's good.
Advance Wars.
It was quite a
You
trip.
are your own best
Crossing the
counter,
sea all
and
the
it's
way from
absolutely
Lethos.
hilarious with how
I hope
effective
you're
that
not worn
is as a
out.
class archetype and how creative and
Good,
cool.
good.
But when it comes to
Listen, I'm
engage,
sorry for twisting your arm to come with me.
Alfred, it's all right.
I still think I kind
wanted
of
to
like,
come.
yeah, the key adepts.
How about before
in a
we
way,
arrive
or
at
rather,
the
like,
castle,
yeah, a
you tell me
priest in a
more
way,
about this kingdom
yeah,
of
priest or
yours.
so, because like
Happy to.
you have tomes,
Let's
you can
see.
roll, you have staves.
Fierne is one of the
That's
4
just
nations
super
of
versatile
Elios in the
in
southwest.
so many different ways, and I like my Magic Inclined characters, of course.
It's ruled by my mother, Queen.
Yeah, flying anti-fire. That's just such a amalgamation of a archetype, and it's so cool, dude. Just,
oh no.
Falcon Knights are nice and all for being able to be your big mobile
The
healers,
corrupted.
but being able to just shoot
Can't
down
stand to
everybody
see them
else like that,
overrunning
that's
this
so
peaceful town.
hilarious.
I have to drive them away.
Horse with Wizard Hat?
Divine
Oh yeah,
one.
that's absolutely another big point as well for a plus when we get to
Danger
promotions
loop.
later on. But alright, sailing time. In instruction, we get everybody. I need to assign out a ring though. So we have, because we have, what's his face, Sigurd with us. We
Sigurd,
can easily
leave
just
it
give
to
that
me.
over to Alfred because he offers his Rider's Bane as Lumira had before. Cantor, I think I like Kanto better, but Cantor, you know, fine enough. It's Kanto. I'll keep calling it Kanto as always. Move plus 5 is of course ridiculous, but Calvary gets more. And then Override lets you do a line attack is ridiculous too, which is hilarious. But at the same time, the boost pad. Giving an Axe Fighter immense movement is absolutely hilarious in my opinion. Plus more deaths, more defense actually ain't bad at all, considering how, you know, you need more deaths will help Boucheron land more consistent hits.
Sigurd, we go together.
It's kind of hilarious, and I kind of want to do it. Because Boucheron, like, Axe units necessarily aren't always the best, but they're fun, and I'm having fun. So let's take a look at this. Of course, we need to go rescue Chloe and Rui as soon as possible when it comes to. We will also get Celine, who will have Celica in both tiers, so we need to consider this. First and foremost, we have the 2 villages to visit, of course, when it comes to. Probably need to just move, keep my Cavaliers up and at it here. Alfred will still be able to reach, Clan can go here, so in that case then, it comes down to this end for what I want to do. Boost being able to take a little bit more would be really nice. Can't swap a Leer, unfortunately, here, but I want Clan to be able to actually land the hit that doesn't match it. I think this will be a fine positioning enough. Even the Soul Heavy Axe Fighter movement is crazy. Well, on my initial playthrough, and what I'll probably do here is, we will get to my favorite male unit, not counting Fregado. Fregado's a special case, because he is me. Rui in this game later on. There is something that you can do that's really, really funny. That is very, very funny. Everybody's at vulneraries. Alright, we're here.
Alfred!
Sum it up. Alright, we're gonna get Celine. She runs with Celica from Echoes, or Shadows of Valencia, too. So welcome to our 3rd emblem so far. Basically, I mean, something
I
never
am
considered.
Emblem Celica.
Yeah, it's there, but it is absolutely great.
I won't be able to get very far with these archers everywhere.
How about this? I take care of the archers and you deal with the magic users.
Good idea. While their spells will go right through your armor, I'm resistant to magic. So leave the mages to me. It's not so bad protecting each other, now is it?
Indeed.
I think
this is a
my
nice
favorite
change of
paint
pace.
pair, because they just bounce off each other so well. But alright, we've got a nice proper chapter to go through. So let's go through everyone that we have here. First and foremost, we get Chloe. She is our first flying unit, and she is your flyer, as typical as you'd expect. Swim Lance for the speed, and also a Javelin. Javelin in gold for her is wonderful to see. Fairy Tale Fold. If a male and female ally are adjacent within 2 spaces, deal 2 extra damage. Funny, considering how Louis' passive, who is our wonderful armored knight, is Admiration. Whenever 2 female allied units are adjacent, you take 2 less. These 2 are exactly so as you'd expect, our armored unit and our flying. If you don't remember flying, the only thing that you really have special is that you ignore terrain effects and you pass and you can fly. Armored, you ignore any break effects at all. Armored units absolutely have had the biggest glow up in Engage out of every single game, out of all games. Right? Archers exist, of course, as well, but Covert is a nice buff. But I think Archers got a pretty good limelight with Takumi in what's his face, in Fates. But Louis is an absolute tank, and consider this: an armored unit with 4 move. You give him Sigurd, that's 9 move with armored, and that's how I played through this first game here. Just absolutely just sort of Louis run on the enemies, completely so. So let's start demarking out what we need to watch here and everything. Chloe can't get shot down by archers, of course. We can't let her take any hits. The idea, potentially, I might just need to go in with Louis here. Just absolutely brick
whatever you ask.
Mage. No, Chloe can take care of him by himself, so that's fine. Totally fine, nobody else in range. Probably move you right here, that way you'll be able to support Louis if it calls. Only thing is, I don't have a Javelin for Louis, which would have been very much so appreciated, potentially. Unless I do something like this. So, of course, Pegasus Knights have more resistance than defense, so Chloe and Louis' strategy of protecting each other by going after their own counterparts and weaknesses is absolutely very effective. And then I think my idea here is I want to trade with Chloe, get the Javelin from her, equip Louis with it so he can attack back the archer if he moves up, and then we are absolutely chilling. Because I could take the fort, of course, but the archer probably wants to move up and attack Louis immediately, which then I'll just immediately embark on. So, now we have Celine. She is our next mate to fight alongside us. So, while Clan has fire... I'm sorry. Celine is a noble, so she has fire and she has a sword. She can use both. She has Gentle Flower, so any vulnerable is used to have a little bit more HP. And with Celica, if a Corrupted attacks her, then she immediately deals basically a 10% counter, which is pretty nice. If I engage with her at any time, I get Echo, which means I can attack basically twice for 50% damage, but since she is a mystical mage unit, she has a type bonus, because, you know, emblems have their type bonuses, of course. And then, the special that you get is Warp Ragnarok, so exactly so. I get to use that stupid Stone of Ragnarok and warp to any of my teammates within 10 spaces to help cover them. So, let us start from the top here.
Look at that house. The gate is wide open. We'd better warn them to lock up so the corrupted don't get in.
Of course, we need to go visit stuff. That way people, you know, don't get attacked or anything like that. So,
where to?
10 damage. But if I have the boosh attack first, then the main thing is that it's his face. 14, but I won't break, whereas just going in like this, because then I want to get my chain attack. The break is wonderful, as you see right there. I have Kanto! It's so stupidly funny that I have Kanto. Move Boosh up, then like so. Be able to kill yet. But Clan, potentially. If I need. For now, though, let's take a look at
Emblem
this.
Celica.
Louis' character just sounds fun. Louis is an absolute fun gentleman. He's also voiced by J. Michael Tatum.
Glad you're here with me.
I feel the same,
There's not a single armored unit in every game that isn't a great character.
I will fight by your side from now on.
Other games might want to argue with it, but then again, we also we've got so many good memes and everything like that. So when it comes to yeah, I can roast and toast this man. Almost. I do get Seraphim if I engage. And I also probably should have just done the special engage animation.
Please grant me your strength.
Off.
I feel a great power within. We have united, haven't we? My resolve is strong. I will protect my people. I will protect everyone.
So with Emblem energy, I should probably be more liberal. Just be able to just go ahead and use Celica. So why not? Go ahead, Seraphim. Seraphim is Celica's personal weapon that you get from engaging, and of course it's holy magic, so it's effective against our zombie corrupted. So I should, without a doubt, go ahead and help.
I want to help you.
I am ready to serve.
I can't actually kill. Ooh, this is a small problem here.
I'll take this!
They don't have any way to reach. Granted, 17, you can't kill anybody here, and you don't have the speed to do so. Even then, the only person who can get attacked by 2 people is Boosh. But you have weapon general disadvantage. 17, you're doing 10 at most. Boosh can take it without a doubt. Alright, we're fine. In that case then.
Yes, here.
Original strategy as before. That'll get this boy to move up. You are an axe cavalier with a hand axe. No big problems necessarily. I can take that without a problem. It's just about, will I have the units to actually be able to support each other on that end? I will have to see.
Me? Okay.
For you, anything.
I don't want Alfred to move up because he'll just get hand-axed to death, basically. Level 3, level 2. I'll feed the kill. Feed, and I can visit, no problem.
Sort of like that, maybe?
Move up. Visit with Alfred.
What's that? Monsters here? Gosh, all, thanks for letting me know. Take this. Might come in use.
Alfred with the job was wonderful to see. And we'll see how it goes otherwise. Nice dodge. 1% crit's always gonna keep making nerds at any and all times. Yeah! FTA takes a hit, but she's a strong girl, she can take a hit. The boosh! Archer does not attack, but I might need to send. Saline in. Is the problem?
Where did you get?
We're gonna get the time wheel as well. So I can redo actions from my turn if I need. Like, let's consider what I can do. First and foremost, Bruce won't be able to move up too much here. Aging just pushes my damage on by 2. I might want Lord Ragnarok to be able to bail out here. Because the idea is I need to be able to maybe kill a corrupted. This is just a sword peg, so I don't care too much about them. What I do care about is this magic user potentially. Louis doesn't necessarily need the defense bonuses. Problem is I can't kill too corrupted there. I'm in a little bit of a bind here, I am not going to lie, but this can easily be resolved if I do something else. So it's here, let me think about it, let me think to myself here. If, first and foremost, Clan needs to nuke this man for what he can. It's a double. Why is it that's much damage? Because I'm getting the plus damage from sending next to a Leer, which is big. 2% crit rate, not gonna mind it too much.
For the divine dragon!
Plus damage. Okay, you're asking for it. Alright, Clan. Get us a good level. That 4% crit's huge. Hey, brother! Well, 4 stats, and one of them strength. That's not as useful as I'd like, I'll be honest with you, but hey, it's still something. I'm not gonna necessarily complain.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
If Vtuber moves back there, I can easily heal with Fram. The question is, what else needs to be done?
I'll have to up my weights.
Supporting my party like this is not so good, considering how I need to stay
That feels way better.
flowing away. Not the worst necessarily. If I engage, is override really worth much at all? Not really, because they aren't lined up. Best thing I can do right now is just attack this man. You aren't going to break. I could actually try to kill the archer instead in this case. I think that might be the better option. Need to boost here. Oh, but I had to get hit.
For peace.
My own fault, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. You have an attack of 19. Speed of 7, don't matter too much. If I just one-shot the archer, I think that's actually more important than anything.
My apologies. Allow your soul the rest
you don't have to worry about that ever at all. No worries about that. The Pet Knight, I'm not going to care as much about when I can get another kill over here. And get these kills, start, you know, start watching the enemy dog, and that's one less person we have to because you can't reach. Totally fine then. Don't really care much about you here. Louis is an absolute tank, so I might just look to just start hitting you.
What a lovely scene!
3% crit! Absolutely lovely, Louis. I love you, man. You are a wonderful, wonderful man. And next thing to do, we stand on the fort. Exactly so. I'll have Vander take that hand axe from Clan. Go 19. Friends of 3, not the worst ever. If I move up like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can still hit Etier potentially. And that puts Alfred in range necessarily. Otherwise, I don't necessarily want to do anything here. I really don't want to. Etier can take a hit. Speed of 5. It's not that anybody's really going to be doubled here, let's be honest. So Alfred will just kind of chill. Boost takes a hit, no big deal. If both of you attack Boost, I am more than fine with that. Otherwise, yeah, Etier taking the hit is 1000% fine. so I still do have to kill you is the problem. Always stance is at the ship, but, you know, Saleen's alive, which is what matters. This man would get close to pillaging the village. Not happening. I will go ahead and visit.
Thank you for warning.
2,000 gold doubloons.
Don't fear for me.
Question is, no, I can't actually reach this man. Oh, I can't take a hit.
I'm getting hungry.
She would straight up die. This brigand can't move far. Guaranteed hit no matter what. You are gone.
I want to help you.
Moving Saleen over here, that way she can maybe support a little bit more. But otherwise, now this is when the boost comes back around. That would take you down to 9 if that hits, which it basically will. You can't take too much more damage, otherwise you just straight up die. It's annoying, of course, unless if I move you, if I have Sigurd trigger out of the archer's range, which is all that I need. Is Effie's damage couch still attack defense? Yeah, for engage, it's simplified enough. Attack minus defense or attack minus res when it comes to. I want Bruce to still stay right next to the man just because of the backup status. And then we will poke you to death.
Let me help!
You missed an 80, Boosh! I mean, chain attacks are always 80, so I can't complain too much here. Can I actually even kill? This chain attack will have to come in from Boosh to kill. That is absolutely absurdly annoying. I'm relying on an 80 from Boosh. Save our souls, Boosh. Save our souls. Yes! Yes!
You got him!
Thank you, Boosh! Oh, the backup status is absolutely paying off. Absolute cinema. Alright, in that case for now, Chloe, just treat the vulnerary, so you can just keep cutting off this one man here. And then we can take a what back right over here again. Ship. Have Vander actually stand next. Go here, that way you can deal that 6 more damage overall. Good. Then you finish off the kill plan. Well deserved.
Sorta like that, maybe?
I'm trying to make use of O'Lear's passive as much as possible here. Your speed is 12. You should double Vander, but that's Vander, so I legitimately do not care. Another little poke, we are fine. That'll be our turn. Not a bad turn by any means. Selfridge can take a hit, no problem here. Away to the vulnerary is more than fine. You're beating the speed of Vander. Actually, no, you broke Vander. That's actually way better. You don't have to deal with your bull trap.
We're losing ground, are we?
I don't care about more of the corrupted necessarily coming
I can keep
we
going.
We are fine, ladies and gentlemen. We are fine. Alright, Boosh. You have Kanto, so honestly, you can finish this guy off. The Ats has a better hit rate than the rest.
There is nothing to fear.
Because what I want is boost to Kanto
Hold
away.
steady.
Yeah, boost Kanto's away. everybody else starts moving up so we can support each other. Etia doesn't need the healing as much as our friend going Alfred.
I'm back in action!
So she is the priority. Enemy phase music is always a meme. Then 83 for the kill. Decent enough. Now we really get to start moving up and helping the line here. What weapon do you have, my good sir? This is an Iron Lance. Alright. Vander can go ahead and deal some chip damage to you then. I do not mind. Afterwards, we'll talk to Louis.
Louis!
We can.
Thank goodness!
Princess Saline, how relieved I am to see you unharmed.
Hmm? You seem different.
The Divine Dragon brought Emblem Celica forth from my ring. I am imbued with her strength.
Pardon? The Divine Dragon is here?
Indeed. I will explain everything later. For now, let us restore order here. I promise I will never leave you behind again. Come, let us fight together.
As you wish. Princess Saline and Emblem Celica. What a pair.
Alright, so I'll let them out because I don't have Solid anymore. I am unengaged. But I still need to move up, so this man will die. Chloe will be reduced to 1 health, but you have no crit, so I am more than fine with just training more.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
Because all that I care about is, can Louis get the kill?
Handle with care.
Yes, you can!
My apologies.
Doing the line, but you know, one missed 87 or so would of course doom the run, basically. Yeah, let Vander go ahead chip a little bit, because Clan will just finish off one of these boys to begin with. Oh, wait a second! Hey, brother! How's that reinforcement phase going for you? Idiot. Nerd. Stupid. Alright. Let the boost come flying in for the kill! I'm kind of scared that he could just get hit and die, so maybe I'll let Alfred just take this one instead. Attack from range. Just a little bit. No. If I miss a good fight. I'm at 83. I don't want to take the damage. I should probably be using the vulneraries more liberally, without a doubt. I think that's what I will start with. Now Etia can get some healing. You just gotta love that I will literally just throw this guy in the middle of the
My muscles say
yes! Armored unit. We are so armored unit posting right now. Right. Another kill to the clan.
Never underestimate me!
6%, brother. Alright. You really don't want to be benched for Saline when I do have to worry about deployment units now, do I? You are really arguing for your spot so much.
I won't fall.
Alright, without a doubt, I still do think I have to use the vulnerary, but I'll use it within 2 spaces of Saline. Or Gentle Flower, exactly so. We can just sit in the fort, no problem here. You, sir, have an Iron Axe.
Onward.
So I'll move Vander a little bit down, and then I'll have Warrior move up, like so. Good. Each is protected, Warrior can take whatever. No problem if I deal no damage. I still got some XP from tanking.
Our foes are strong.
And it's after so. Clan does chip. I say chip when I basically reduce his health to a chip.
What's next?
And the boost! Go, boost! 100% hit. I love to see it.
Oh, I was on the verge of tears.
Nice. Nice job, Boosh. And Kanto. I will use the Canto to get the Emblem energy. Wonderful.
Let us be off.
Wooey is level 6. Tollway is level 6 as well. In that case then, let's just go ahead and ship a little bit with Saline. I can't kill you without
I'm
a doubt.
listening.
So your tale ends.
Lovely to see. And then, right, before we'll just
Whatever
keep
you say.
moving up slowly but surely. Yes, I am gonna wear out Fram's stave, but we'll be fine. That's where I'm gonna be spending my gold anyway.
Thanks for that.
I think I will go ahead and have Alfred just sit on here though for just a sec anyway. And then we'll just sit on by. More reinforcements, no big deal. Have our lovely Fram.
Thank you.
Topping everybody off. There's a guy behind us. Do I even give him the light of day? Honestly, I think I might just sit Vander on him. Unironically. Now, as lovely as Boosh has been, I don't want to stick him on 3 people by himself here. Instead, I will just have Louis take care of this bullcrap instead. Louis sits there. Boosh moves down and around. I'll have Chloe at the ready in case I need to deal with that Lance fighter. Now, honestly, I think I just let Vander deal with this man here. And then everybody else, I
can
want
fight.
you all moving up, ready and prepared to fight. We are truly XCOM enemy facing these units. Oh, okay, boss is moving up now, so I actually need to rush this a little bit more. So let's debate about everything first and foremost. First and foremost, Boosh. Break this man in particular. I want Boosh immediately right next to everybody. That way he can just get some chain attacks as soon as possible.
I'll take this!
Decent. Chip, as always. Next idea. Mage is gonna be right here, so I don't want Louis moving up in any regard. Instead, I'll just have him drop some javelin. Just go against this ridiculous speed. Just find an armored unit on the high ground with a bow and arrow like that. You are on the wrong side of history, my friend. Then I could have Chloe move up and around, but also I need O'Lear to get some level 2. So let's guarantee a kill. Let's get a kill with O'Lear. Chloe doesn't necessarily need the experience, but I don't mind necessarily feeding out to her. I think I would just stare from this man though. And I say this when I'm having Saline.
Allow your soul the
But
rest
I
it
think I'm being
deserves.
frugal with my economy here. Because then the idea is take the javelin back from Louis. Equip the javelin with Chloe. I get the kill, and then I can attack the Maid back.
I'm sorry.
Afterwards, go ahead, steal some.
What a joyous feeling.
And Etienne, can you chip? You can chip. You can't kill. Alfred can chip. Etienne is 4, Alfred's 5. So have Alfred chip, and then Etienne kill. Oh, but you can't move into the thicket because I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid
You called?
idiot. Alright. Well, in that case then, Alfred can take a hit. It's no big deal. Or he gets the kill. Either way, somebody's... Oh, look, we're still benefiting. No matter how weight... And damage, and if Alfred hits a 60, then he deserved that at this point. You have a javelin yourself. So it might be armor wars at this point.
Let's be careful.
Might be. For now... feed another kill to our ward, because your ward should always have a... Level up? 4? I'm not gonna consider that too negative. That still is stats that I am going to be using at like any and all times, just about. Got the same as I can.
Chloe, I am relieved to see you're all right.
You too, Princess Saline.
I was able to find Alfred, and the Divine Dragon, no less. After that, the Divine One summoned Emblem Celica from within my ring.
A noble dragon summoning ancient spirits to save the day. That sounds just like a fairy tale.
It does. Now that I have this power, let's give this story a happy ending, shall we?
Let's do it.
Alright, so I was just typing somebody right there, but I want to get that little conversation going. For now, as always, keep up with Ram. How that I find, funny enough,
you're my hero.
Leveling up for HP on your key adepts is that if they level up HP, they are 1 HP off from mats, and therefore they can't actually use Chain Guard unless they use a vulnerary or sit on a fort right afterwards, which is a hilarious and unintentional design mechanic by a mile, but absolutely made sense when you think about it in that way. I'll have Boost move up like this or so, but otherwise, I'll just have everybody else chill like so. I'll move Vander up because like, he can take a hit, and at most I can also just have him have a hand axe. Just prepare everybody to be in range for enemy phasing.
Soon I'll be a legend. The man who captured the Princess of Firene.
Yeah, it's a break, but I can take it, and it's only you and the Maid, and the Maid can't reach. So I legitimately do not care.
What a lovely scene.
In fact, this is what I have to say about your Mage. Okay, can't throw the Mage yet. In this case then, can I warp Ragnarok and just like blow you up eventually? I mean, I can basically blow you up. But I told the Mage to bleed just for disrespect? Not really. Grab the boost, go in and just hit the Mage if I can. I can.
Raise your sword! Yeah!
So I want the boost to get the little bit of a level 2. Decent. I mean, you got Debts, which is big for an axe user. I'm not going to complain about that ever. Yeah, HP doesn't go on level. You gotta remember that, because otherwise, your strategy would absolutely change if you could get like a 30% chance just to raise your level. Like so. Let's see, get a kill. You can hit level 5 on this.
That was a good session.
Oh, NDA, no! Well, maybe it is the Ultras game, because an Archer getting HP is absolutely devastating to see. You don't need it. So honestly, yeah, Ultras. I'll probably use Ultras. I didn't get to use Ultras too much in my first playthrough anyway.
I'll manage.
If I rolled Star Rush with the Rapier, I'm doing no damage. Alright, so it's just a magic game then. Alright, in that case then, Clan, you want a little bit more feeding? Unless 4% hit. Yeah, no, Clan's getting it. Alright, fair and fine enough then. I am fine with Clan getting it, in case he gets something better, potentially. Out of his net level of 17. See your Rodine, idiot.
I would have won, you know, if they'd given me real soldiers.
Yeah, not really, sir. We have mages on our side. You didn't have as good mages. Yeah, I've had a lot of XP to Clan once again, but I'm trying to invest in him, see what I get out of it. But here, I'm going to use the restroom as we sit on this, so I will be right back, everybody. Alright, everybody. I am back. So, let's keep going. Yeah, pretty successful battle. Not the best for my levels, but you can't have them all. Hey, sister. Yeah, so, your lovely little boy Clan, he got +1 speed on his first level. So, I'm really debating about immediately probably benching him for Saline. Granted, Etier also just got +1 HP on her level, so without a doubt, I'm probably gonna have to bench her for Elchris when they come to, but you know, we're early on, we need all the soldiers that we can get, but this is not the start to the game that I wanted. Everybody else can be way better. do what you have to do. I know, it's so sad, it's so bad, but it's maddening, and quite frankly, I'm gonna need all the help I can get. But I hope you've been well, I didn't get to talk to you much about, last time around. I did get to see, I'd see the highlights. And by that I mean, like, looking at Twitter and seeing how everybody was freaking out about, Decoy. From, at the Dodgers first pitch and everything like that or so. Alright. Love the FE towers. I mean, if I was gonna play it again, I had to, of course, represent. But that's just coincident. We're just going through because I've already done the story before. And I need to buy new staves and new weapons for people. I need some hand axes and javelins really badly. Tyranny Castle is next. I need to go to the Somnial and buy up as soon as possible. And probably run through our supports right now as well. Range is important. I mean, being able to flex 1 to 2 range, it may not seem like it much, but when you have situations to where, like, for example, I couldn't kill that one soldier if I didn't have Boosh actually get a kill. I actually have the backup kills, that's really big. And I'm getting expansion pass stuff. Because out of all my DLC that I have, I might have forgotten that I have all the DLC. And I did say I wasn't going to be afraid about it, but that's a lot of boosters.
It is good that we can talk
I mean,
after
it's
I
maddening.
spent so
I shouldn't
long
be afraid to
silently
use
watching
it.
over you.
I know what you mean. I'm really glad to have you at my side supporting me in person.
So maybe I shouldn't be afraid to go ahead and use whatever. Alright. So first and foremost, what a save. And let's check the inventory for everything we got. We got a lot of SP and 1 of every booster just about. Okay, including boots. Well, first and foremost, I think what we're all going, I think we're thinking of everything here, everybody. Give Louis the Sigurd!
I am ready.
Give Louis the boots! I mean, I'm making the decision immediately here, but quite frankly, I love Louis, and I am giving it to him as soon as possible. The question is, do I absolutely just give him the Draco's Shield? I don't think he necessarily needs the Draco's Shield. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. So let's think about how else I want to divvy things up. I think 24 health ain't necessarily the worst for my HP point, but, you know, I'm going to be fighting as much as I can with the Lyra at all times, so I might just give her the Seraph Robe just for that. The question afterwards, though, is for strength when it comes to... I could give it to Boost, absolutely make him just an absolute face tainted away. I could also give it to Chloe, that way, you know, you're shoring up the biggest Pegasus Knight weakness, because Boost isn't necessarily missing anything with 9 nets. But it could still be better, of course, considering how that is the lowest point in the army, necessarily, right next to Alear herself. Debating things out, what is Clan versus Saleine's magic? Clan, of course, is a speedier. He's at 8 versus Saleine, who's at 12. No, he's at a higher dex than Saleine. Yeah, 3 over Saleine. Granted, she's being boosted right now by Celica. So she's at 9. Clan is at 8. You're only also at level 3, so I could keep investing into you. I might save off on the magic dust for now. Etier, you only get a level on your health, which really sucks. Let's have some fun. Let's develop our boost, because we love the boost. Give him the energy drop just for the fun of it. Do I care about giving him the dex is the question, really. I really don't know. I genuinely do not know. The weapon weight is too much of a javelin for Alpha here, but you'd just be at... Oh, no, I unequip that. I want the Iron Lance. Should just be at 5 otherwise. You don't have too much build necessarily on your side yet. Alfred can burn? I mean... I'm not investing too much into Alfred, and he can be outclassed, but I still, like, you know, I'm gonna have Vander as my main cavalry until I can really swap him off then. So I still do think I'm just gonna have to hold on to him when it comes to, but I am putting these stats in on Chapter 3 for crying out loud. But, you know, all for good cause. I do think I want to develop Saline more, so I might just go ahead, just straight up give her the Spirit Dust. Let's do so. I'm really debating about who I give the HP to. Boost is at a solid 30. I could give it to, once again, me. I honestly think, once again, yeah, I should, because Lord having your HP will be fine, no matter what. Question is... My Dex and Speed is my question then. I don't want to... Do I give boost to? 2 things that way I can guarantee that it hits more? Why not? Give the boost to. For the speed wing, though, oh, I definitely don't think... Well, he's at 7 speed. It's not the worst ever, but it's not really that much that I care about. The main thing then comes down to, should I give some defensive stuff to Alfred then? I could just go all in, give Chloe the resistance, give Alfred the defense. That way we have actually a pretty solid front line when it comes to... Boucheron's at a 6, but he's just going to be going in, doing the immediate hit. Alfred's going to be for the refrag, and since he has higher mobility, that's what we're looking at. So I think I could give the Draker's Shield to Alfred. Probably could just be my anti-magic unit, quite frankly, here. I'm not going to lie. But I might just save that. I might just save the Talisman for when it comes to. Now, the question is for the Speed Wing and the Luck, though. You already have high Luck Saline, quite frankly, here. You could just continue to get crits, quite frankly. I also just don't want to get crit myself either, and, you know, I'm always worried about when it comes to... Louis Swat is only 4. I don't like that at all. I could shore that up on him. And he gave him boots, which is absolutely pivotal, but, you know, not being able to get crit, too, would be kind of big, considering how I don't want him to absolutely take anything. I think I'm fine with that, actually. I might just dump all the Chloe, but, you know, you're already taking no damage from magic uses at this point, or so, or rather chip at most. So next best might honestly just give it to me. That way I'm balanced all throughout for survivability. And we're holding on to Marth at all times almost, so speed's not really an issue then. It then comes down to, do I want Clan Saline doubling much here? Speed's at 10, that's decent. The weight's holding you back otherwise, but I'm not thinking too much else. Your boat is only 5. But having a Pegasus Knight absolutely just tank in would be hilarious with the Steel Lance. If I equip it, your speed's at 8, but your speed naturally is at 13. The weapon's too heavy. Maybe I said in Speed Wing. Alright, for now... If I could go to our armory.
Wow! So, about the armory.
Let's see what we got for everybody, potentially.
Here you go.
Just having the swim weapons aren't going to be bad at all. Rather having...
Here you go.
Having my options all around is really what I'm looking at.
Here you go.
And I have all the money to do so, so I'd like everybody to have, you know, their wide range of options when it comes to for what weapons they could potentially be packing, you know?
Here you go.
They can just buy and say,
here you go.
I want to make sure that everybody can, you know, do something potentially.
Here you go. Here you go.
Always fine. Convoy doesn't need any extra necessarily, because that's one for everybody. Just
Take care.
When it comes to my
I
item
thank
shop,
you.
though, let's see how things go.
Now about the shop.
I don't think I necessarily need any of these here. I don't know if we have any poisons
I
coming
thank
around,
you.
but I will buy that just to have. And then where is Fran?
I thank you. I thank you.
I'll buy the heals just to have.
I thank you. Do come
Good
again.
for the future. And then I need to go to my emblem chambers. Because we need to go gambling, people! Oh, okay, that's the arena. That's the magic bots. You are the bulletin board. For donations, which doesn't really benefit me too much here, quite frankly, so I don't want to spend my money on that. The ring chamber! Because I need to gamble to get the smaller emblem rings for everybody. So, for those of you that are watching it for the first time, the main thing is whenever you are pairing up with your unit, with the emblems, you are getting levels with them, bond levels, and to where you can then just inherit their skills to always have on hand at any time. Everybody has a different SP based on how much that they've been fighting in combat, and, you know, as you get higher levels and everything like that, you will get so much more when it comes to for all of your stuff. For example, I can just get Avoid +10, and I'll have that at all times. Celine is not high enough level to inherit anything yet. Boost at level 2 with Sigurd, but you're not getting much here. That's totally fine. I have all the Stillboats, but let's just chill on this here for now. For now, the next thing is your gambling. Just with the bond fragments we've been getting from just playing the game, bonding with people, we can gamble for smaller rings, which will give incremental stat boost to everybody. Usually needs your gambling fits. I feel like I always do. 2 Bs, not the best. Ooh, a Maid with Great Thunder! Ooh, that is lovely to see. I think Secret's pretty high up, because if you can get Dire Thunder potentially, that's pretty nice, I'm not going to lie. I think if I remember, you can get Dire Thunder potentially. So let's just roll a bit on Sigurd's banner, basically. Still decent stuff altogether now, because everybody can have a decent amount of rings to work with. For now, though... I will wait on this really quick. Nobody's able to serve food yet, but the main important thing is that I am looking to give people some rings. So when it comes to, where is Clan? Because for bond rings, we do have May, who offers Great Thunder. Thunder, what? Oh, Thunder or Thoron deal 20% more damage. That's interesting, but at least for now, 2 magic is absolutely huge. And let's go down the list for people who will not have stuff. Quan gives Strength, Speed, Defense. Pretty decent, I am not going to lie at all. Self gives Strength, Dex, Defense. Strength, Magic, Dex. Alright, in that case then, Alfred, you will probably take... Actually, the Quan Ring 2 gives 2 Strength, so I think that's really nice. Etier, go ahead take another Quan. We are going to be holding on to Sigurd, so Chloe then. Strength and Dex ain't bad at all, necessarily, but is there a better option for you, potentially? Out of my gold rings. Not necessarily. I don't necessarily need magic for you at all. Vander... Probably just take like the strength and debts. I'm not going to lie. So you can keep guaranteeing hits. Clan, you already have a ring. Fram... it's just 13 recovery straight up, so it doesn't matter too much on what you get then. So let's go over who needs a ring still. Boosh and Fred. So in that case then, the Boosh... Do I have any gold rings left over? Yes, I do. I have airness. I mean... Strength and Dex is fine. The magic is kind of negligible, but I will still take whatever I can get out of, out of it. It's that, or... I want a strength, speed, defense. Speed's not as necessary. The Dex is nice, though. Maybe I'll swap with Etier in that case, then. Yeah, so you can take the sell-off, no problem, then. And then we look at... Who was it that needed one? Fram, still. I mean, I can just stick her with something. You don't necessarily... I'll probably just stick her with somebody that gives strength. Strength defense, that's totally fine. Thank you, Quan. Perfect. Now everybody has a small ring to work with. Is there any supports in the store to go around to? Not really. So let's just go ahead to the world map then. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, Firenze Castle, let's go. Really quick. Vander and Clan got a support from there.
I picked up the letters like you asked, Vander.
Ah, yes. Set them down over there, will you?
I also brought a letter opener. Thought you might need it.
Very good, thank you. Clan, before I forget, will you deliver this package?
Oh. Yes, sir.
Answering letters. A man of my age should put his fighting hand to nobler purposes. Is something the matter?
What? Oh, no. Everything's... hunky-dory.
Well then, why are you standing there gawking? I told you to deliver that package.
Yes, sir.
On with it then. A faithful servant of the Divine Dragon wastes no time.
If you gave me some real steward work to do, maybe I'd take it more seriously.
Pardon?
Nothing! I'll deliver that package for you right away, sir.
Oh, Clan, you and your duties to the Divine Dragon. We'll see how that support develops later on, but at least for now, let's go. I'll probably do this chapter and maybe one more, and then I'll call it quits for tonight then. I don't want to go too late into the night on it all. Yeah, Firenze Castle would be under siege, so we gotta take it back, and this is where Sigurd Gaming can absolutely get your fits. Question is, will that be viable in Maddening? I will find out. I will find out very soon, guys.
Wait!
Okay, so... do I have to drop anybody? No, I do not. I still get full deployment. That's pretty nice to see. That is very, very fine. Hopefully it is viable. So, here is what we are looking at for the map overall. I don't remember the option to look at the map. Or, I can... wait, no. I can... do swap to take a look at that then. We have... the main objective of this mission here is to destroy this man, Nils. He's gonna drop a Seraph Robe. Ooh, really nice. We got 2 emblem things here. The problem that we're gonna be running into is that we have these chests that we want to save for, from whatever bandits come this way here or so. So I want to immediately bum rush the left side ASAP. This door here is destructible, but it's blocking these potential reinforcements or so. But the thing is, you have this rickety wall, which is also destructible too, and you have this very tight corridor that can feed in. I don't know how fast we can get to the side here, but if possible, we need to just, like I said, destroy whichever one or wherever the brigand spawns over here before they take all the chests, because I don't remember what's in there, but I feel it would be really useful to my cause. So let's do the usual. Let's position our cavalry to the side so then they can maybe make their way over. I might need to have Chloe a little bit closer up, because then you could potentially deal with these sword boys. Problem, of course, though, is that we have a little bit, is that we have this archer to potentially cause problems. I think the viable thing might be just have Louis immediately rush in with Sigurd as soon as possible and cause problems. It's either that or just have him just run in normally. For now, then. That's the thing that we're probably looking at then. Would we be able to reach with Sigurd immediately is the problem, is the question. You have 6 movement. Sigurd would immediately give 5 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not immediately. But if I do bum rush with Louis, then I think that is viable. So let's plan with that in mind for now. Let's plan with the idea to bum rush with Sigurd. Saline can warp in with Celica at any time then, so really what I'm looking at is who can immediately deal some damage. I think this is the idea here. Boosh can take a hit for the team or so. I want him to move up like to about here, and I want to enemy phase potentially. Can't necessarily. This archer's gonna be in the way, so in that case then I'll have Boosh stand on this corner. We'll deal with the enemies as they come, is my initial thought, and I think I'll just kind of go on from here. Will we charge for the win? I mean, we'll see. I'm just gonna have my fun with it all, you know? Because it's maddening, so let's just see how it pans out. But otherwise, what other things do I want to equip? Because we have the weapons, I might as well use them. Louis, is that a silver lance that I could just give to you to potentially one-shot somebody? Ooh, that very... I kind of hit my table a little bit. That very much so is a silver lance I can take. Ooh, is that potentially a steel and a silver sword that you can use, Cruzy? Ooh, don't mind if I do. Saline doesn't necessarily need it as much. Because, you know, she's going to be primarily magic. Don't have anything special otherwise. I could give Etier the steel bow just because we have it, so I might as well. What other stuff is floating around in my convoy that I can have? Boosh could have the axe, so I might as well give it over to him. Otherwise, all my other things are equipped at the moment. Yep, alright, we're good. Let's save, let's go, and let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'm just gonna be very brazen in how I play, because I want to test things out, and you know, what's the fun in not experimenting, right?
Door's locked. What should we do?
There's no time to find the key.
All right.
Your orders, please.
First and foremost, engage, Louis. With Sigurd.
Emblem, engage.
If I move in like this with that silver lance, I can deal up to 19 damage already. I could deal 19, or I could chip this archer down to 13 health. Let's go for the chip. Because Louis with so I'd see how stupid this immediately is, Crimson. Oh, Kanto! Kanto, you love to see it. Let's cut this archer off from his team. That way we can actually move in on all these boys here. An armored knight with 11 movement with Kanto and with 17 defense, meaning nobody can hit him, basically, for any damage at all. Yep, it's armored unit time!
Say the word.
In that case, then, my strategy layer actually opens up
As your
heavily
steward.
from here. Like, absolutely this opens up heavily. So you can push for 13 damage, that will leave you at 14 health. Potentially. Can't do too much more than on this end. Chloe could potentially help out though. You break the soldier, which is huge. Steelance is 81. I could get you down to 15 and then that could be a kill. Then that could be good, but then you'd be doubled. I don't want you to be doubled because then Chloe could just die at any time. So instead, I don't have what's his face? I don't have an Iron Lance in Chloe. That's what I've been missing. Ooh. Okay.
What's next?
Slight problem, but not the biggest deal in the world. Give the boost to Silver Axe just to see what fun we could have out of that.
Gotcha.
Is it wise to also just burn Celica immediately too? I personally do not think it is wise to burn Celica as soon here. I think I'll probably just lead in. Or rather, if I break you with the Steel Lance, it's turn 1. I don't mind resetting completely on this end if I don't get it. Just charge it and draw aggro. Yeah, because I have that Silver Lance, I might as well. So I don't mind using the steel on this way. Just immediately what I can do is I can swap tech. Whichever item, whichever weapon is the first in the inventory slot is what you have equipped. So now I get all the benefits of the steel without a problem. I should have had Vander move in first, because now Vander's gonna get this kill. Macro issue. Actual macro issue from me. But you see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to equip Chloe with the Steel Lance. With the Swim Lance. That way she won't get doubled in any retrospect at all. Alright. I'll take like the 20 XP loss on this end. That Vander's getting instead. That is no problem, because that is, without a doubt, that is a me problem that I have just committed. For now, have everybody else continue moving. I'll have Etier and me stand right next to each other.
Whatever you say.
That way I can get the passive proccing.
As your steward.
And I'll also just guard with Fran. Yeah, because that thief wants that treasure as soon as possible, and I want to stop him before he gets a chance to do so. Boost for 10. Boost is gonna get cut off if I don't kill this guy, though, which is the problem.
I've got you!
Thank you, Fram. Good key death guard. Yeah, the soldiers are gonna move in, which is gonna cause problems. Brandon's gonna break, don't really care. I should be able to get these guys sooner or later when it comes to it. Like you see the backup hit, that's 4 damage on the swordsman, and Vander's already down to more than half health. I'm probably gonna trigger the pod. What I care about is if I'd break, but I'm really not doing too much more. So for once, can't kill me yet. But if I do this, I'd cut off the thief from moving too much further, potentially. Then Louie's at the mercy of everybody here. And even though you have a lot of defense, it is not the end-all be-all in the world here. I want to trigger as little pods as possible. Warp Ragnarok might be the play. But then that means I can't use Saline for this potentially here. Okay, let us do things one by one first and foremost here. Boost has to move out of range here. I can have Clan finish off the armored unit without a doubt.
Need some help?
For the Divine Dragon.
You've seen how important it is to have your mages take care of the armor units. Because I'm really just doing chip otherwise. Magic speed defense. Nice, Clan. All right. You're honestly making a really good case to be put back on the team. Easy kill for FTA to get.
I can still do more.
This is nothing.
Watch here and use Invulnerary is my thoughts. He's next to Saline, so he gets the Gentle Flower proc, which is big. I want to finish these guys off here, if possible. If possible.
I can still fight.
Vander can get a kill. But then he's still in Death's Door range. I might need to Lodestar Rush one of these fools then. The main thing is I need to get a kill one way or another here on one of these boys. And also kill the archer. If Alfred can move to that corner, he cannot. I would have wanted to give him the terrain bonus, but it's all good. In that case, then I think same idea. Go with the Steel Lance. Get the 81. That is absolutely huge, all things considered here. Vander can take 2 hits at 16 health. He just can't take 2 enemies. So as long as I get 2 kills, then we're totally fine then. Vander, kill this archer.
For the Divine Dragon.
And I think the potential idea here is something like this. How much damage does Alfred need to do? Actually, Alfred can just javelin, and then we're fine. I'm level 4, so what? Alfred. Chip for help. No! Then I want to get the kill. Big if true.
Well.
Very big if true. Next idea here. I'm trying to stay out of the attack range so I don't aggro everybody necessarily. But the idea here is you deal 21 damage. That's not going to kill Saline. Thank goodness, of course. But then I could be putting myself into a corner in case they do move. But I want to kill the thief. Without getting into the range of these bozos, you know? So I have Louis come right here. If I warp Radnot with Saline, you have to be within 10 spaces, so... I was a fool! I was a fool! I do have the Time Crystal, potentially. So let's run that back. Let's run that back. Because I have the Time Crystal, we are afforded this measure here. But I want to play with something real quick. If I warp Ragnarok like this, I can and will kill, but then Saline is unequivocally dead. The better play is hit all I can with the Silver Lance. I keep hitting my cord. Sorry. You have 3 move. I can block you off completely here, without a doubt. Saline can come to rescue at any time, basically, then. It's just all about moving up in this case. We'll use the Vulnerary on Framna, that way she can make herself. And let's try this idea here. And that is a lot of damage coming his way, potentially. Vander's gonna be in Death's Door, but it's no problem because it's just the one boy. They're moving down. That's absolutely huge for me. Huge potential.
I'm still quite capable.
Because then, the idea is I could do something like this. If I override, All that I'm trying to do is kill and move. I might as well, because it's my last turn while engaged, to Sigurd. I want to just kill this man.
One strike will decide.
That allows Louis to move, and then we can Chanto away. Thief's gone, so I don't have to worry about him. You're only taking aggro from 2 people, which is more than fine. I don't need to bail out with a Warp Ragnarok in any measure, I don't think. But we'll see how this pans out, first and foremost.
I have some left to give.
Vander doesn't have much, honestly, to do, but just to probably vulnerate up. The idea, maybe, because you are within Saileen's range, is do something like this. That's 22 with Gentle Flower. If I load Star Rush to potentially kill you, I think that's big to do. I need to store 8 killing some up to move my tempo up. And I keep hitting my switch. I need to move my crit.
Had to stop it.
But that moves my tempo up, because it's one less person to have to think about and worry. There's just 3 people on this side of the combat field. Vander can take a hit because of his healing, so we're fine on this end. So let's start shoring up these sword boys here. Oh, missed it 2, Alfred. That would have been so nice if you actually hit it, please. Okay, that is very rough. I am not going to lie. It's fine though. We have our mages to just chip back. You're doing 23. I have enough defense for this. It's 23 minus 5, that's going to be 18. I'm not going to take enough damage to die to you. It can actually just straight up kill you, though. I think that might be better to do.
I will not forget your loss.
Want to break? There you go, that's way better. Then Boosh can just come flying in.
I'm all set.
He's safe. With the Silver Axe, I can deal 21 damage, which is absolutely ridiculous. Do I take the chance? Boosh would die otherwise if I miss, though. So I do not think so, but I do want this chain attack damage potential to come in with Boosh. Just kill him.
Is it over?
Nice stuff, Boosh. And then I can start poking. Unless you get a crit, you can't kill. Exactly, so I'm just going to start poking at you. Poking at you very hard.
Don't break too easy.
Ooh, 9% crit at TA! Thank you! That actually bails me out pretty well. And there's Boosh coming in with the steel chair. Heck yeah, we love the Boosh. That steel and that Silver Axe, they've been pretty nice to move my momentum up. And once again, we are doing pretty decently, all things considered here. We just had to bail out Louis up top, but he should be fine to just snake play over.
It's
6% crit. Oh, Louis, you absolute magnanimous man. HP in defense? Hey, that's all that you need, baby girl. That is absolutely all that you ever need. So, even if it's a 2-statter, you get your 2 most important ones, so no complaints here. Because Louis is unengaged, but he just gets to fall back for free. I'm gonna take this time to heal Vander. In just a second here. Going even more untouchable. I love Louis. Louis is so fun. So big buff that I feel that I have is Boosh having a hand axe means guess what? He has chain attacks at range no matter what now, basically, so I get to have so much fun in this regard. So who do I want to feed this skill to?
I'll take this!
I'll just give it to me. Oop. Here we go.
Need some help?
Yeah, being able to have boost trigger his backup chain attacks from 2 range is absolutely very important.
I fight another day. Yes,
now
here.
Vander's back at full health. And we can have everybody else just start rushing in to do whatever that we need. So that's 2 of my emblems used. I still have Celica for whenever that I need, which is also just as important. Yeah, I can take my time since the thief has no way to steal my gold now. I'm guessing it's gold in the chest. I mean, I might as well just make fun of it. Besides, a little bit of XP. 100% that's so strong. Yup. Give Louis all the fun in the world.
Why, thank you.
Good healing. Exactly so. Everybody's just gonna keep moving on here. I can actually shred this man here with Saline if I want. I could also have this soldier just proc on me, but I kind of just want to go through the left side, get the chest, and then just figure out my next plan of attack if I want to go through the front door or not.
Understood.
But for now, Louis, I want you to cause a little bit more mayhem. Silver Lance for 8 damage back to your forward armor unit is criminal. It absolutely is. And then Canto away, Canto away. Oh, how stupidly funny this is. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna have to feed this over to Saline. No problems there, no problems there. Oh, Saline, another food for the fire.
All flowers eventually wilt.
Ooh, that is a bad level. Another 2 for... I am straight up not having a good time with my levels, guys. I'm gonna have to work with it, but HP and luck? You already had high enough luck naturally, it just feels like, so... Not really as needed. Oh, it's gonna be the Louis carry game like before. Let's see what can be done here. I mean... Go, Louis! Commit a crime! Deal 20 damage without even having to think about it. You love to see it. I can Canto back to... I'm not gonna have enough range to get to Fram. Yeah, 4 move. I'm not gonna have the range. Just chill. Just chill. Etier, you can sweep up one of these boys.
Scatter
the person who
like
seems to be
petals.
difficult to me.
I can
Okay,
still do
11% crit. Thank you, Etier. Break this boy. I should have let Chloe break first, considering how she doesn't need the level as much as Alfred, thinking about it. But it's fine at the end of the day. I mean, I say that, right? They're just one level apart, but it's not gonna have to keep everybody uniform. Whoever can get the XP is totally fine at the end of the day. Let's hit the 86, please. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
But if Louis gonna be my carry in my Maddening run as well, I have no formal complaints, ladies and gentlemen. Move up. I bought the healing staves, so I will use the healing staves. Go get them, Fram.
Thank you.
Heal the 3 chip that Saywin's taking from residents. I mean, how much damage would Alfred be taking if he just took the fight? Pitiful amounts. Beat him up with a javelin. This is your kill, Alfred. You've earned it.
It looks like we can break that.
Alright. Good so far.
Whatever you require.
A little bit here. Up.
I feel wonderful.
Should be another Fram level coming soon. 2 more heals after that. Let's see if we can't trigger this major over here. I'll move Oya right next to Saywin for the passive. And then otherwise, everybody else can just start gearing up to move then. Hidden problem. I want to feed him a kill. The Major does not want to take the bait. Would it matter if I potentially had somebody else stand there? Like, let's say me, with my 6 res.
Why, thank you.
In the meantime, Alfred, go kill.
You were a good fight.
Alfred, go kill. I legitimately probably can just get Sigurd based off attacking, so I'm not gonna bother moving Louis up around too much. For now, though, I will go ahead and move Chloe up. We will get these here, the chest up, and then I'll deliberate my plan of attack if I want to go through the front door or not. Move Clan right next to me, though, for the passive traits. Okay, yeah, they aren't going to attack otherwise then, so let's just chill. I'm just gonna get the chest, and we're not gonna worry too much about things yet. But yeah, making the Louis power play so like early on was absolutely the right move, without a doubt. Chest, please. What do we got in here? An Armor Slayer. Ooh, that is absolutely lovely right now, considering how I'm also still the only sword user. Obstruct. Ooh, just as lovely, too. Alright, Alfred, move back. I think it's a bad idea to just start hitting the door. And let's get a heal going on here. Because it's not like there's any other spots necessarily that I have to be. If I just trigger the pods and they just start running over to us, I'm fine with that either way. Speed defense to what HP? I mean, I'll take it for Fram. 4 stats is a lot better than what I've been getting recently anyway. I can honestly just have Louis take all the attention and then we just go on from there. Out the wall too, and then I'll figure what I want to do next on my next turn. So honestly, what I kind of want to do is just bust down both walls and then see where the enemies funnel. That way I'll have two ways to look at the pods going in, and if they trigger or not by just breaking the walls. Because I'm assuming that if they go through the front door with me here, well, Louis about to take all the damage, just face tanking it without a problem. Boosh, Etier, and Co. will be right next to us to support. And then we'll just figure out my strategy on the fly from here. Preemptively move Chloe back in case they do start just aggroing. My man will. You may have an axe, but guess what? I have a silver lance, and you can't break Louis. Okay, you will chain attack. Oh, annoying. But yeah, that's another way to counter the armored units, is that you can't, like, chain attacks don't care about whatever defense you might have. They will just go through that defense and just always deal the 2, 3, 4 chip damage. So you always just have to worry about it and, you know, deal with it one way or another. Alright. Get this kill.
Let me have it!
Thank you, Bruce. Well, we see great defenses after breaking you is great as well.
My resolve is unchanged.
I will kill the armored unit here with Etier. Not Etier, Saline. Etier will kill the Maid, rather.
I will not forget your loss.
Which is pretty nice, too. I can just give that to Louis straight up. Can the Boosh kill the Mage? With the Silver Rats, potentially. I have an 86% chance. That's pretty good chance. Thank you, Boosh.
You find peace.
Lovely to see. I want Etier to get a kill. Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
I'm still quite capable.
Because then the next play is to have Louis move back so I can heal him. Louis moves back, and then we can also just hold a choke point wherever these guys come to.
I feel wonderful.
They don't want to split us too much here, but wherever this cavalry goes, fact is, I need to get Xander and Chloe back, because every unit's gonna matter here. I'm assuming they might funnel through the front, to which case, we can hold them to a line. Yeah, they're funneling through to the front, so in that case then, fall back! Fall back to the defensive line! Have Saline to heal.
What a joyous feeling.
This is the idea. I'll have Etier stand right next to me. Give Etier a little bit more void potentially. I wanted to get all the benefits from standing next to me for the +3, -1. A +3 damage done and -1 damage taken. And Louis.
Understood. Otherwise,
I could also just have him straight up stand here with the javelin, and then we just see what fits as well. Which might be an idea. But I think I'd want to drag people a little further back. And then I will make my strategy on here, because we are still pretty separated. Fran, you can just stay here. Magic go through the wall, but how does no arrow go through the wall? We're aiming above the wall! Or to just be really good holes. Oh, the mini bow only has 1 range. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. They can't even damage Louis. Just 18 attack versus 19 defense, so they're not even doing an attack. Yeah, I gave Etier the mini bow, which is
it's just
range.
a scratch.
Since she didn't get to attack back, and I am a fool. Absolute fool. I should have just given her the iron bow. That way she can kill this man on the clap back. Alright. My own fault. Nothing more to say right there. Let's fix this then. For now, the boosh! 71 chance to break. I like the idea. You can also just hand dots, and then I have chain attacks afterwards. It's 10 less damage, but I don't want to risk the 71 to mess up my entire game plan from this point.
My will is firm.
Etier, if you can steel bow this man here, knock him down a few heads.
Let me help!
Lovely. Saline, would we be able to kill this man? Not really, no. But if I engage, not really, no. These archers are without a doubt a problem, but the Louis game could just absolutely come in and just say, screw you. I might as well just hit you with the silver. I think the idea that I'm trying to do here, if I can have Chloe, it is a pet attacking an archer, but that's a 96% chance to hit, and you're attacking first. So unless I miss a 96% chance, then we're fine. That means I have 1 extra unit for acid economy, HP and speed. That's another 2 level. I hate everything in the world. I very much so do hate everything in the world still. If I move myself up next, Silver Sword will kill, and then I have Divinely Inspiring for Clan.
Need some help?
Dream well.
Ooh, 5 stats! Imagine it's kind of useless, but hey, I will take that after Chloe's bad level. I keep jiggling the cord. I want to feed this kill to Clan if I can. If I can.
That feels way better.
Yeah, and you should be able to, because
let me
simply enough. Unless I get a 2 crit, we're fine. Clan can get a little bit more SP from this kill, potentially.
I'll take this!
Or
I might be your newest fan.
Everything, but it's fine. And Alfred can just start bullying yet another archer. This is hilarious, dude. Yeah, what? Award getting the levels, I am fine with. Award getting good levels, I am very fine with. Pretty effective turns all around here. But I'd say if I get 1% crit, then it's gonna be pain upon this earth, which I'm going to bring. Alright, boosh! Boosh, 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 boosh! Boosh!
Is it over?
Getting these silver weapons from the DLC pack is absolutely cheating, but I don't care. I'm having fun.
Thank you.
Thank you for the heal.
Whatever you say.
And I have everybody's emblem status already prepared, basically, here. I'm just clicking this Protect Cruzy, that way I can just auto-move everybody, basically, here. So get the rest of the emblem energy. Everybody else gets to move up, just about. One more tap for Louis.
Why, thank you.
And then it's the next pod of enemies to take care of. Next pod will be Sword Boys. More than fine with this. In that case, then, Alfred can destroy the charge right next to Olir. Let's take an Iron Lance to start. Self-improvement's actually going to boost your strength a little bit more. Ooh, lovely. And then everybody else, yep, just keep on keeping on. Not necessarily in the best way to trigger it, but I'm not getting too much. Alright, Alfred. Give me some hope here. HP and I mean, it's fine. Those are essential stats always, but come on! Come on! I need a lot more to work with here, people. Like, a lot more to work with here. Alright, claim your prize, FTA. Take this one. This is paying you back for giving you the mini bow.
I can still do more.
Thinking it would just be a slim bow, not a mini bow. Strength, death, speed. I'm fine with that for your level, alright? That is much better. You're at 1. I mean, I get to feed a kill. Next up, then, have Louis prepared to tank anything next. Break this man. Break him completely. I mean, I did have Louis trigger all 3. I'll just have him take the 1. Take the 1. Boost is still only level 5, so I want to feed him a little bit more.
I hope you find peace.
Have Clan go in. Yes, you are only martial arts, but I still just do want to hit you. Ram, you are going to heal Alfred for the little bit of chip that he's taken.
Yeah! Hey, thanks!
And then next idea. Vander. Bully this poor girl. Bully, bully, bully. Bullying. Bullying complete. Bullying commenced. Bullying complete. I kill you here. Bully gets the kill on the soldier.
This is what I trained for.
Another successful pod taken care of then. Lovely.
Let me help!
You're like a storybook hero.
And Wooey is just ready to trigger the boss.
Those shiny rings of yours are gonna be mine, mine, mine. Reward, here I come.
I should have. That handout is hurting.
This one's a tough opponent. He can keep on fighting even after taking a fatal blow.
Exactly so. It's teaching us the mechanic of revival stones, meaning that he has basically 2 health bars, so instead of 39 health, he has a total of 78, basically. This man can take a hit from the boost. But we're still going.
What the heck?
Because I need to immediately get my damage going on.
Whatever you require.
I need to get my chain attack damage going as soon as possible. Next up then, how much does the Warp Ragnarok potentially do? You'd take 28 straight up. I want to save that for the second health bar. Doubling that health is rough. Yeah, it kind of is. But we should be fine, because I'm just going to take care of everybody else here. Old Star Rush kills 1 cav. They can't reach the other one yet. A little unfortunate, but it's fine. Because all that I really need here is I just need to kill this man twice over, right? Engaging ain't going to change my metric too much here. If I stay next to Cruzy though, do I get a little bit extra damage from the javelin? Not as much as I'd like. Better idea might be Uber Eye, that way I can guaranteed hit for 14 without taking hit bad. I think that's what I'll do. I'm playing this turn very loosely, but, you know, I'm not going to sweat it too much. Hopefully so. Wow, I'm actually 1 damage off. That is very annoying. Expander would deal 3, that would kill. If I stand here, I am still 1 damage off of away. Wow, this is absolutely annoying. Like, undoubtedly absolutely annoying. If I canto just a little bit closer, I could have just taken an Iron Lance from Vander. From Ruby. Would be fine. Unless that's the idea. What if we do a swap play? What if I swap the Iron Lance to Vander? I can just attack here like this, no problem. I don't care about killing this guy, I just care about killing the loose. Because then the idea is trade with Vander, get me that Iron Lance. Oh, you already have an Iron Lance. I thought you didn't have an Iron Lance. Mistakes. Well, I might just replay this turn and all.
Let me help!
Because this is not exactly how I want these to go. But I should still have a calculus enough to kill. They have 2 mages that can, yeah, that'll absolutely beat this man's health bar.
I'll take this!
His boost gets a chain attack, Chloe gets the credit, fine enough. Revival Stone popped. Do I even need Warp Ragnarok? I will, because I actually need to go up and deal damage to him. Chain attack is huge. Look at all the damage that boosts.
Need some help?
I was about to say, I didn't realize he's going to deal 21 damage. That's my bad. So let's turn it back. Let's redo my turn, because since I've been 1 damage off, if I positioned Olir better, I think I definitely could have had something more. Either that, or I just position Louis so he can take a little bit more then. Let's rewind it back just because I want to play this turn out a little bit better overall. Again, it's casual. I'm not going to sweat. Using the turn will be try hard about it.
I'm sorry.
Kill Chloe. Yeah, since I'm just fine by the seat of my pants and how I'm playing, I'm not going to mind being 1 or 2 off, you know?
Your orders, please.
Maybe if I just do, you know, I get these kills properly, and then start going on, and then actually decide how things go. Yeah, no, I just wasn't watching what it said. I wasn't paying too much attention for my own volition, so I'm not gonna mind it.
Here.
Just checking before you out tonight. Yeah, take it easy, Kappa, and enjoy your night now, lovely.
I'll take this.
You are doing good damage for us. I do think I probably want to drop him later on for when we do get to Citrine, is my thoughts.
I'm back in action!
Yeah, take it easy, Kappa. We'll just chill on this note. Oh, you're still moving up anyway. Is retreat a good idea then? Unironically, how much movement do you have for? Because if we retreat, I could maybe line you up better? Potentially. I need a turn to get everybody into position, basically, here. So let's try this instead. You can move 5. I don't care about you moving 5. I just care about Nose moving 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody within these circles could be targeted and or hit. You don't have max health for chain guard.
For
no
you,
problem there.
anything.
All that I'm really looking to do is the javelin. And you can hold on to the hand at speed. Otherwise, only to take one person of damage at the most. Yeah, I'm gonna break. Handats. Problem. Alright, no big deal.
Is this...
No!
Like I said, we're playing bad. I'm experimenting a little bit here. Let's play the turn bad. Do I enemy phase or not? Nah. Nah, potentially here. I'd need to kill the other guy too, potentially. Let's do something like this. Let's fall back to a corner like this or so. Both the cows can't attack from this range. I don't think I had to have boost fall that far back, considering how I already did measure out their attack range. It's early on, like I said, not gonna sweat it. Should be fine. We can't double. Okay, you'll double. Actually, no, javelin won't even doubling, so that's totally fine for Ruby. Yep, we just took the brunt of everything. That's totally fine then.
I'm still quite capable.
Then that means I can override with the Rider's Bane, kill one of you immediately here.
One strike will decide here.
More than fine. It's absolutely wonderful to see. Will we move? Well, we can actually stay here, rather. If Etier can get a kill, I would love that. But she's just gonna have to just deal with Chip for now, unless she gets a crit. I will kill them in this case.
Dream well.
Thank you. And I just got to round loose. If the Boosh moves up, I can get my chain attacks. Boosh moves. Good kill, once again, because I'm not doing enough damage with Clan to kill with. That would be 14 I'm dealing. If I warp Ragnarok, that is gonna be unblockable. Blockable 28, so I need to save Celine for really just my nuke turn. Better get you down to 8. So 5 damage.
Need some help?
16 over to Vander. Really don't care too much. We are totally fine on that metric. Alfred can get a kill, or can get the first gem kill.
Oh! I'll take this!
Wasn't poetic that he gets to take out the first
what I trained for.
Then we have Saline Warp Ragnarok on this man. Getting down to 11.
Look!
I am... Grant me strength! I strike
And then I get to feed it to whoever I want. Almost. Great. Gonna be 1 damage off from throwaway killing. That is so annoying. Clan's really just gonna take this, huh? Unless coming in from the corner! Nah, not really. Alrighty, in that case then, just heal away for a little bit. I want to get her a little bit of poke.
That's a big help.
And we're just gonna chill. I guess Clan really is getting the kill then, huh? I don't have any other good way, so unless I get a 3% crit...
Need some help?
Nah, Chloe wasn't hungry enough for it. Fine enough. I guess Clan, you are still staying with us a little bit longer. So this is revenge for the first turn where I had to use him. By that I mean boost damage.
I better get out of here.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough. A little bit more, but we got through it. Boss's moving and engage is so much scarier than previous Fire Emblems anyway. Oh geez, that took a little bit longer than I wanted, but like I said, I'm playing fast and loose. No problems there. That's a Seraph Robe for the future. I'll probably give that to the Boosh, actually, then. Just 30 health, but he's always just going to have to go in first anyway, means I need to give him a little bit more. That boss is actually scary. It is a little bit scary with the with how, once again, engaged bosses are actually, engaged maps, enemies are pretty well designed. Just having a boss that moves with the hand axe absolutely can throw you in for a loop, especially since he can follow up, because he is considered a backup unit as well. So that's how I died. Throw away. And of course, he's still doing decent amount of damage too. Yeah, good damage to range and 2 health bars means that you can't just bum rush with the rapier and just, yeah, let me just use my Marth and Lodestar Rush. That's only half the battle. I still have to deal with anything else that might come my way, right? Alright, we'll just go to the world map for now, and then I'll end stream off on that note. Pretty successful start to engage again, but of course things will only get harder and harder as things go on.
You're the divine.
It's just we're gonna get our clothier and our smithy from that. And Norse is going to get bodied off screen, but don't mind that at all. Right? Right.
I was expecting...
Once again, I'm not minding the story too much, just because I played. But if you want to see it, watch the cutscenes I want to watch another playthrough. Alright. That'll be to our Paralons too. Wonderful. And for now, wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether on Twitch or YouTube or more. It's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruise Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service. Thank you all for coming back to my first Engage stream back. Thank you for chilling out the entire time, Crimson 2. Hope you learned a little bit from my own strategy. My own throwing bodies and seeing with words kind of strategy, I'll be honest with you there. But also getting to have a little bit fun with trading Fire Emblem trivia. I will probably not be back tomorrow because I have a 3 to 9 shift. And then I'll see probably my next best day would be Tuesday to stream next week. But I have my dental appointment for my root canal. So I'll see how I'm feeling then, everybody. But at least for now, whether it be morning, afternoon, evening, or night, have yourself a wonderful night, at least from my side of the world. And once again, thank you all for coming on by.